All right, bet. Do a little clap. All right, bet. We are back. We are back in the building. Everybody clap it up. Everybody clap it up. First major break we've taken in like 3 years, and everything has happened. I know y'all been telling us. But first, happy belated to my co-host. A year older, a year more blessed. And we are back, of course. Grelson in the building. This is the show about nothing.
Yeah.
I was really hoping y'all were going to match again, but we'll save it for later. Go ahead, Rock. Talk to us.
Divine intervention. You know what I'm saying?
Work got in the way. Work got in the way.
So.
Baby, what's happening? What's happening? First off, please go to the link in the bio. It's a link below you, and it says patreon.com. I don't know how to spell it, but it's there. For those of you that don't know why I said that, I have posted the Patreon link probably like 6 times today and spelled it 4 different ways. So I don't know how to spell it, but we have a Patreon now. Nothing ATL, the show about Nothing ATL, the network, has a Patreon. Please go below and subscribe. It is $3. Do not sign up for the free subscription. That is just you making a Patreon account. After you do that, then you click the $3 and you pay the $3. You're going to get an extra video per week. In about 2 or 3 months, we'll start doing versus battles once a month, and we'll let you guys pick those battles that we do. We're going to live stream those as well, and it's going to be so much content fleshed out. The behind the scenes, the conversations we have off mic, after the pod, before the pod, all of those things that really give you a feel of like who we are as people, build a real community around this. You feel me? So please go subscribe. We appreciate you. But before you do that, click the YouTube subscriptions, because if you're going to subscribe to the Patreon and pay, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube.
Facts.
You feel me?
You already here.
Thank you. All right.
You legit already here.
I'm done being a salesman. You feel me? Welcome back. We have Grelson in the building. This is episode 127. As I said, please subscribe. We have so much to get to, but there is nothing more important than Beyonce,
the queen,
knows.
Clock it.
The queen.
I'm going to pretend Ish went to this show, so all 4 of us
I was
went
there
to
in
this
spirit
show.
for sure.
All 4 of us went to this show. Grelson, thoughts on the queen, Miss Beyonce Knowles?
I would say, listen, to anyone that knows me, knows I have an extensive amount of concerts I've been to. I couldn't even name them all, to be honest. My camera roll is like my calendar, you know. When I tell you, and this isn't even my first time seeing Beyonce. I went to Renaissance, what was it, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, for background, I like the Renaissance album more than I like Cowboy Carter. When I tell you, I never walked out of a stadium so confident that someone was the GOAT than after Cowboy Carter tour. Like, when I tell you, that was an existential experience. From the extensive set list, us being the last show in Atlanta. Listen, we got Hove.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My boy came out. We got like an extra 15 songs from Beyonce. When I tell you, like,
she treated Atlanta really well.
She always does.
Legit. And it's
As
always
she should.
something about that last show. And it's something about the fact that she knew she was here 4 nights.
Yeah.
She was like, you chose to pick the Monday out the show.
Yeah.
She's like, man, I got to give y'all something special. You know what I'm saying?
It's great. They ran out of weekend for her.
Yeah.
She got to do Monday,
They
too.
tried to add to the weekend. They couldn't do it.
You know what I'm saying? We need to get a day just for her to perform.
Yeah, it was amazing. Actually, probably the best thing I've ever seen in my life. And the weekend was the best show that I had seen. First, it was Bruno. Well, first it was Chris Brown. Then it was Bruno. Then it was Beyonce for Renaissance. And she managed to outdo herself. It was actually... I didn't even get any videos because of how hard I was going the entire time.
Well, I need a record.
I think Hove came out and Nelson's phone died. Like that was like his last wish. Like, oh my fucking
No,
God.
we were literally coordinating while his phone was on like 3% how we were gonna meet up
I
afterwards.
was like, my shit about to die. Meet me by this concession.
Oh my God, it was so
It could've
amazing.
been over.
Every time I thought she was done, she would start performing more songs. And I'm pretty sure she was performing songs that weren't even on the original set list. It was actually, I love that woman.
Listen, if I didn't send that text, I would have got drowned by Beehive and never to be seen again.
Right.
And I honestly,
I would've
probably
been okay with that.
I would have been okay
Yeah.
with it. You know,
Was it Tambourine Guy next to y'all?
No,
Have y'all seen
that
that?
is so funny. Ish. Oh my God.
Yeah, listen, I'm in the beehive. I'm in the beehive.
Somebody brought a tambourine to the concert, shawty. Beehive don't play.
I did see one of my favorite TikTokers there. I cannot remember his name. But I walked past, he was sitting in the row next to me, and I was like, wait. Oh my God, I love your videos. He was like, oh my God, thank you, you're so pretty. Yes.
But Knowles, Carter, shawty, Beyonce, Lord have mercy. I don't even know your name, girl. So
Wait, before you go, y'all got beef? Like,
Who?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Let's
but
talk about it.
I'm starting with the positive.
okay.
I'm starting with the
Oh,
positive.
listen, on Monday night, he was definitely hating.
And,
there was hate going
It was
on.
the doubling down from it happening Sunday and Monday.
So I went to the concert on Friday because I curate my life in the very luxury way. And
like
a
this.
nigga
I
like
like
me
this. I like this.
ain't going to no concert on a Monday and gotta go to work the next morning.
I mean, I respect
So a real player, real deal player, real killer like me, man, I had to go to that concert on a Friday, wake up on a Saturday, rejoice. You feel me?
listen, the logic is sound. Absolutely. The logic
If
is
me
sound.
and Nelson weren't like clinically insane, we probably would have done the same thing.
You feel me?
On Friday, I didn't have a ticket, so I get it. Like, what do we got?
We didn't have a ticket till he got his basically on Monday because you got it like 2 a.m.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so
I got mine at the pregame for the block party on Sunday.
and the funny thing is, Grace texted me before and was like, yo, we gonna go Monday because she always do something special the last show. And I said, I don't care. You know what? I don't really care. It's Friday. You know how crazy a Friday concert is in Atlanta? It's Atlanta. So I go to the
It was All-Star Weekend baseball. Like,
You feel me? It's we
There's
popped
a
it.
lot of shit going on that week.
There was a lot going on.
And then I had floor seats, right? But I don't like floor seats at concerts because I like to see the entire show. So I like to be in the high 100s or the 200s so I can see everything. And my mom's friend company has a suite at Mercedes-Benz. And I called her the day before to see when she was going to the concert because if you don't wonder why I'm Beehive, it's because my mama Beehive.
Period.
And
Taste.
I was like, yo, when you going? She was like, I'm going Sunday. I was like, bet. She was like, did you get the suite from your friend? She was like, yeah, I gave those tickets to Nicholas. I said, well, why would you do that? Nicholas ain't Beehive. I'm Beehive. You feel me? Nick is my older brother. And she was like, he gonna take his girl to the game. And I said, well, what if I want to take my girl to the concert? Like, what if I want to do that?
Right.
Because I'm Beehive, Mom. She was like, you know what? You're right. She was like, I'm going to call him and tell him to give you the tickets. She does that. My brother texts me and it's like, you know you wrong.
you know how mad his girl got to be? You know how mad
Imagine
his
she
girl...
been waiting. Yeah, we're gonna go see Beyonce in the suite.
She just told every girl in her group chat they had suites.
No. Don't get me wrong. I'm not crazy. I gave them my tickets. So they still had tickets. They still had tickets.
okay.
I'm not a horrible person.
I was wondering what you were doing with those.
Yeah.
tickets.
We switched tickets. And he was like, you know what,
That
bro?
worked out perfectly.
He was like, I ain't even gonna go. I said, well, that's dramatic. He gonna text me and be like, don't call me dramatic because you want to steal my tickets. And I was like, you may have a point, but this is Beyonce.
Anytime you think about anything, it's like, but it's Beyonce.
And I did that on purpose. Guess where I ended up? In that motherfucking suite. Okay.
That's a fact.
So that's how I got there.
Yep.
So I'm in the suite. It's real nice and beautiful and elegant. I got comfortable ass chairs. Nobody next to me. I'm sitting down. It's all, oh my goodness, I feel amazing. But guess what, Beyonce? Fuck your concert. Where was Hov on Friday? Dog, listen. 2 days before this Beyonce concert, I looked Taylor in her eyes. I wasn't talking to the side of her face like I do sometimes. I was looking her in the eyes, and I was telling her something. What I told her was, I have 2 more people I need to see live. It is Hov, and I don't even know who that other person is right now. I'm so mad. But it was Hov, and I know that. And I said, if she bring out Hov at this concert, I'm going to pass out. Guess what, Beyonce? You care about my health, and I don't like that because I wanted to pass out. But no, you wanted to save it for Sunday and Monday for the niggas that had to work the next morning. I don't like that, Beyonce. I don't think that's cool. Okay? Okay.
Daniel's gonna wake up to a cease and desist.
Outside of that,
Rock Nation.
what a concert. What a show, man.
Dog,
She is amazing. Like, I came in here after Renaissance and told y'all it's 4. It's a Mount Rushmore of Stevie, Michael, Prince, and Beyonce, and that is it. Dog, I come in here to reiterate. It is a Mount Rushmore of artists. It is Michael Jackson, Prince, Beyonce Knowles Carter, and Stevie Wonder. That group is so far ahead of what everyone else is artistically, but let's focus on the Queen for a second. The visuals were so powerful and so impactful. She left with a message. And that is what's so important about this show is it's not just, come sing and dance for 30 minutes. It's, for 3 hours, I'm going to give you the best show you ever seen, but you also going to learn something before you leave here. And to have that much intention behind your art this late into your career is incredible, bruh. She is everything all of her fans say she is and then some. Yeah. To do that night after night. This is a 3-hour concert. That's not an exaggeration. Mm-hmm. This concert is, depending on your fucking night.
No
Beyonce.
opener. No opener.
No openers.
No one else.
She's the
except for Hove, I guess
Beyonce opened for Hove.
But I don't know. The concert Monday.
How kind of her.
I guess the concert Monday was fucking 4 hours and shit. But the rest of the concerts were 3 hours. And they were incredible. She is everything. We'll go more into detail on the Patreon because we got a lot more to get to. But Beyonce knows. Thank you so much for being who you are.
Last thing on Beyonce, because I wasn't physically there.
There is no last thing on Beyonce.
That's absolutely a fact. But I just wanted to highlight a thing that's always carried with me ever since I saw the Renaissance movie was, and we're all in the chat, so I kind of just wanted to bring it up. But like, Beyonce is proof of artists that have a purpose. Beyonce isn't making art so that she can sell it. If she wanted to make an album that was going to do 1 million first week, she easily could. But instead, she still, like you're saying, she's still at this stage in her career finding new things to talk about to us. Yeah. And it's amazing.
And also, really, really quickly, I know we're like on a time constraint. To piggyback off of that, the fact that she already had Cowboy Carter in the tuck.
Oh, yeah.
And gave us Renaissance. Because she says, you know what? They've been through so much in 2020. Let's give them something to have fun to. Yeah. Dropping Renaissance knowing you have that just on standby is ridiculous.
What a lady. What a lady. Yeah. I still got Cowboy Carter, but that's only because I like R&B Beyonce more, and it's more of that on Cowboy Carter. This is literally the only reason. Virgo's Groove is my favorite Beyonce.
I was going to say, it's silence in the room. Well, listen, when Virgo's Groove walks in the room.
That Virgo's Groove
everyone
right
shut
there,
up.
Everyone's quiet.
That's one of the greatest songs
It's no
I've
bad
ever
bitches
heard.
in the room but Virgo's Groove. When
You feel
Virgo's
me?
Groove walks in.
You feel me? That's a crazy. You said something with that one.
I feel like
you said something to him.
Virgo's Groove and Diva.
You said something with that
special.
one. Yeah. All right. Y'all want to go Tyler or Clipse first?
Yes. So Bodie James...
Seek help, bro.
Bodie James in Rome streets.
What the fuck, bro?
We
talked about this, y'all. We had a meeting. Remember the meeting, bro?
But that was after the 7th album. Like, we are up to 9 this year.
The School of Youngboy is in session.
I would like to remind people listening at home, it's only been 7 months. So he's doubled up twice already.
I'm scared of Bodie.
All right. Sure. Shout out to Bodie James.
But more seriously, let God sort them out. Clipse, Malice, Pharrell, The Dream, Tyler,
Nas,
Stove God Cooks. I'll start because I just want to like let this breathe in the room. 10 out of 10 classic. Nothing to talk about.
I'm not mad at that.
That shit don't even need a breathe.
On to Tyler.
Honestly.
And that's all.
100%.
But seriously, man, we do have a little 30 minutes on this, but we about to really get in our bag with it. So go watch that and subscribe, but really pay attention to this. Yeah. So I have not turned this album off since it dropped, and I mean I love albums.
I listened to it 3 times today.
Yeah, I've had days like that. Yeah. I've played it 3 or 4 times. I love albums. So when an album is great, I love to sit with it and really get to know it, understand what the direction was, why they said this here, why this song was put here instead of there. All of that. I love to know, and that's why I like to go watch artist interviews when you go on a crazy press run and really talk about why, how, and when you made this album. This album is so masterful in the art of rapping.
Oh, yeah.
And this lesson that they taught you is so important where y'all gotta stop rapping just to say words. And I'm not talking about on mixtapes because Jid did that on his EP, and that's what that is for. Yeah. So let me what's that thing called? Proofread myself right there. I love, Lil Wayne's my favorite rapper. I love when rappers just say word.
Just say anything.
Just say anything. Right. You feel me? So But that is for a mixtape. That's not for a fucking Carter 6. That's not for a LP. That is for a mixtape. That's for certain type of features. That's for 3 or 4 songs on your album around. You know what I mean? This is intention. This is creative. This is everything you need in a rap album, from the production, from the lyrics, from the features, from the cadence, the flows, the intro, the outro, the hit, or the supposed hit on the album. But also,
they're all hits. That's the crazy thing.
Trying to create an album with a specific sound without trying to blend in with what is today. And that is so important, especially as Malice's 52 pushes around 45, 46. Yo, I don't need to conform. I already have shown I can do that. Yeah. So let me go create in a space where I get in my Duffy, I get in my niche corner of rap and show you that no one is better at this than me. Mm-hmm. Right. And it's an inspiring tape. It's one of them tapes where after you listen to FICO, you want to go write a verse yourself. Yeah. It's one of them tapes where after you hear one of them beats Pharrell make, you want to download some beat app and just start playing around. Mm-hmm. It's one of them type albums where it's so creative, you want to go create after. Yeah. And I have nothing but great things to say about that album. And I second Ish, bro. This is what a classic album feels like.
Yeah.
1,000%. I think, listen, we really have to really appreciate the trio of Push, Malice, and Pharrell together. Like, we have evidence from 20 years ago, and we have evidence from now. And the fact that it's carried across time, and they're still this efficient. Listen, like, homeboys had to leave the country to make this shit. They was like, bro, like,
we gotta lock in.
I was like, I can't even fuck around.
You can't do this on U.S. soil.
Nothing like that, bro.
You can't rap this good in the U.S. They'll kill you.
And it's just, and it's such a masterclass just from in terms of like, bro, the way that Pharrell crafted these beats carefully to both of them, bro. And it was like every time he would like let a line breathe, you knew like somebody died. Like it was like it was a bar. There was a bar, and it was just like I'm gonna make sure y'all heard this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just so.
It needs to resonate. It has to resonate.
Said to Jim Jones,
bro.
You Zeus Network stars.
No, it's Push on all of the fucking interviews he's doing. Every time he raps the verse, he's staring right at the camera, and it's like you see Jim Jones' face right there,
that
bro.
Nigga said, "Get these 5,500 to host niggas out of here."
Crazy.
Drop the beat out on the guy. That's what you're describing for me. I would use the adjective theatrical.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was, what in the hell?
This is a production.
But, yes. Mm-hmm. We take that word producer lightly. Mm-hmm. I in this day and age of rap, the producer really used to craft your album. Like, that's why those older albums sound so cohesive and sound so polished. It's because they were only working with 2 or 3 producers, Manny Freshes, the Pharrells, the Justice, the Tims, all of that. When you're working with people like that and you're able to craft a sound, it just makes for a great listen and a smooth listen. And that's what Pharrell was able to do with the Clipse. But when I speak to the theatrical point, I mentioned this to Ish, how, like, every time a feature came, it was a moment. Mm-hmm. So when Kendrick came, he had the
make way for Kendrick.
It was make way for Kendrick. The Pharrell vocals came in, the beat changed a little bit, and then Pharrell started rapping. With Nas, it was a complete beat change. With Tyler, the drum pattern changed before his verse started. So, and then who was the last feature on it? And then Ad-Lib.
And
he didn't do anything to that verse because he on all the Clipse albums.
Yeah.
So you expect this. You know this is coming. And the dream
But
as
even
well.
when John Legend came on, like, they didn't need a beat switch, but because that beat was so perfect for somebody like John Legend.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's what I love about Pharrell,
Yes.
especially on this album, but you can tell that he made those beats like specifically with them in mind. Because if anyone else was on them, I think it wouldn't have sounded the same.
I
don't know what it is about Pusha T, and it's crazy that he's so underrated. I've never felt so poor, but been happy to feel poor while listening to this album.
Ho says something really important on God Did, where he said,
what a song.
my actions make a fake nigga hate life. Those are never my intentions, just the consequences of my way of life. Mm-hmm. And when you listen to these rappers, how you take their lyrics is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry to say that for the people that don't take these lyrics well. But when you hear a rich nigga talking about rich nigga shit and telling $5,500 to hosting niggas to get out of here and telling Zeus Network niggas to get out of here. That's not to tell the niggas that's taking that $55 hosting gig that you doing something wrong if that's your peak right now.
Right.
If somebody call me and offer me $5,500, they not gonna be able to get 100 out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be out the door. You feel me?
We gonna host the
but
fuck out of
I'm in a
I'll
different
actually
position.
be there before the conversation is over.
Yeah, for real.
I'm in a different position than 45-year-old Jim Jones who's had 20 years to build some cachet and I have to be in that situation. So it's a little bit different when he's talking to Jim Jones versus 27, 26-year-old Ish Daniel Nelson Grace, et cetera, et cetera. So I take these words as motivation, as these are something I can attest to be. This is something I can aspire to be. But as Hope said, a fake nigga, a lame nigga, gonna take that shit as hate.
Bro, that nigga said the only Audi here driven
By my out pair. Listen, bro.
Yo, absolute just ridiculous bars. Like y'all mentioned like the luxury, and of course it's like just like first I second everything. Everybody knows how much I love Pharrell. I am one of Pharrell's biggest defenders. Like even before the album, when niggas were like people were openly worried about Pharrell making the Clipse album.
The Pharrell discourse lately has been kind of crazy.
Bro, that's
people
what I'm
have
saying.
been like, do you not remember like the last?
I'm not even hearing
2
this shit they
decades?
hating on though.
Like that's like I'm like people are like, wow, I was worried about the production. Like
I
say
think-
that out loud. Like I was worried
About a
how
Pharrell
the
production.
Pharrell Al Williams album was gonna sound.
I think people were like, it's just been some comments on stuff that he's made recently, and you know when people start making comments that are against the grain, people are like, oh my god, he's losing his mind.
Yeah, I can't stand
So.
that. But
I mean, in some cases it's true, but for Pharrell, like that genius is never
fact,
going away.
and there
if
will
you
be
haven't
some
seen the Lego
misses.
movie, do not talk on
Listen,
Pharrell.
the Lego movie was so good, and there are going to be some misses. But not only is it Pharrell, it's Clipse. Like I trust Pusha
When
T
have they
ear.
ever missed as a
Exactly.
collective?
I trust his
like
ears
individually
so much.
and together.
Literally.
Don't piss me off.
They have a trust with their fan base that is mutual, and that is really important to have, which is why you're able to see that with the proper marketing, with the proper rollout, you're able to get an artist that usually sells around 60 to 70K up to 113 because the product does matter. And when the people hear an album this good, they rush to continue to listen to it, and word
You
of
have
mouth
to find
does
out
travel.
everything about it.
And then the way they marketed this album, they were very intentional on which outlets they went to. They went to
People they fuck with.
the New York Times podcast.
Who interviewed them?
How
back
many
in
of
the
y'all
day?
niggas knew, and I'm talking to niggas, how many of y'all niggas knew there was a New York Times podcast?
Right.
Shit, I didn't. Don't be sad. I'm podcasting. I didn't know it was a New York Times fucking podcast. It makes sense. Why does a newspaper need a podcast? You're a newspaper. You have a paper podcast. But anyways, I'm sorry.
Because
But
they're replacing newspapers, but that's neither here nor there.
they went to Ebro.
Yeah.
All right, that's one of the biggest voices in hip hop media. Button, biggest voices in hip hop media.
Premiering songs on Flex.
Premier songs on Flex.
Breakfast
Another
Club.
a giant voice in hip hop media. So we're intentional about where we're spreading this message. Tiny Desk, that's a multicultural outlet. New York Times, a multicultural outlet. GQ, multicultural. So we touch the others that we need to touch while also making sure the niche fans and the fans that just love rap and want to listen to a good album know this album is coming out.
Yeah.
And that is so important that to show I care about this album. I care about this album, so you should listen to it. I'm going to describe what this first song is.
At my big age.
Literally.
Exactly. I'm going to describe what this first song is so you understand what I'm coming to hit you with. I'm going to tell you about why I got these features so you can know when you hear this feature, this is why this is there, and you understand it. And the words mean something more to you, bro. I'm just so impressed. And you see how passionate I'm talking this because we don't get good albums anymore. We don't.
Yeah.
And so every time I hear one, we have to come in here and give them the 30, 40 minutes they deserve because that is a masterclass in rapping, bro. Malice, dog.
Disgusting.
Listen,
Give
That
him his
FICO
sins.
and POV
That
are
fight.
verses of the
I
year.
literally
Like,
text Nelson POV
Jesus,
today. I said,
boy.
this really might be the best
Oh my
song of all
That
time.
nigga said I was 5'7", shoulder had a chip. I wish a nigga would take mine. The index would yank till it's numb. Like, them niggas are battle. Well, you know what kills me? When niggas, like, Pusha T bar, the sketchy shit. You know, niggas like
Quick
to draw
when they get sketchy. Yeah.
Niggas like
Draw with it, yeah.
battle rappers been saying that for years. Fam, have you ever listened to a battle rapper song? How fucking bad it is?
We talked
I
about
would
this
rather.
on here.
I'd rather die than.
They don't make good music.
Like, that is a compliment. You telling me he is rapping at a battle rapper level with Pharrell production
And it's still
behind
good,
him?
yes.
Yeah, like
Yes,
that
yes.
sounds amazing. There's so many standout, but of course
You put Charlie Clipse on a Pharrell beat, boy, you have some.
Listen, I'm telling you. Listen, but you
Yeah,
know
I
me.
have
You know me. Listen, that Stove God Cooks feature. Oh my.
No verse,
Lord have
though.
mercy.
No verse.
Lord-
Didn't need one.
Lord
Didn't
have
need
mercy.
one. Literally didn't need a verse.
I can never say I didn't need a stove verse.
Listen,
can
I would
never say
love.
that.
I
I get it, though. He killed the hook.
The hooks
Okay.
are so good.
While we talking about verses, give me y'all's top 3 verses on the album. Not song, just top 3 verses from Malice and from Push, and then your favorite feature.
Okay,
Yes.
Malice, so be it. I'll start with that one. Malice, so be it's got to be up there.
Okay,
Like,
that's one.
FICO Malice.
2.
And this for both or just for him?
Just for him.
POV.
Phone playing.
POV. Okay.
Oh, no.
All right. Now,
Attach.
my top 3 from Malice would be POV, FICO, and So Help Me God. All them verses is just boy, oh boy. Nelson.
Mine would be FICO, POV, and So Far Ahead. This.
I said so far ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Listen.
I love Drake.
Okay, I will give a disclaimer. Because of Justin Bieber's album also dropping the same day, I just listened to this for the first time by myself after when he showed it to me like 2 days ago. So
I knew that. That's something I knew.
I've been a little busy.
that.
I think POV I would give to Pusha T.
Okay.
Actually, honestly, but for
Well, he's
all,
saying 3 best verses from each of them.
for
Like,
each-
Malice is
but
3 and
okay,
then
so that's
Pusha's
why I
3.
stopped myself because honestly, I would give the same songs that I think are the best. I would give it to both.
Okay, yeah.
So like it would just be my top 3 on the album. So like my top 3 would be POV, the Mike Tyson blow to the face,
Yup.
and
First time
FICO.
we mentioned, I almost forgot about
And then my
Yeah.
favorite features were Kendrick, Tyler, and Nas.
Okay. So
But I can't
Boy.
like pick one out of the other for the best verse because they're just so good.
hey, bro, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you.
Just really
I'm not mad at you.
I really
Pusha
can't.
Pusha T, my favorite Pusha verse on that album is Mike Tyson blow to the face. I thought
That song is so genius.
Pharrell set him up perfectly
What
with the
the
intro.
fuck? Yeah.
The
Like-
beat is amazing, but
I think that was the one he held the closest to Malice on the whole album.
Yes. I think that's the verse he won. I think that's the song he won.
Yeah.
I don't think he won many songs, but I think that he did win that song. And
are
I
some
think he won.
scary-ass
What's the song with Ab Liver?
Inglorious Bastards.
I think he won that song too.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm
That's
scared of both of
but,
them.
I almost said My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy because of that.
No, because I did the same.
It's damn near like this.
Yeah. Mike Tyson blow to the face for Pusha. Boy, that Chains and Whips verse might be my favorite verse on the album. That's another song he won.
No,
He
Chains
won
and Whips is great.
Chains and Whips is 2.
Actually,
and
I will
then,
say that that one is. He did do better on that.
Yeah, he did.
That song is ridiculous.
I think I'm gonna go so far ahead on that on his too. I love that song. But the Biggie flow of Mike Tyson blow to the face is just so chef kiss because it's so subtle. It's still push, but you hear it. Like as soon as he says, "I was trying to be Biggie" in that song, and you go listen to it, you be like, "Oh, okay, there it is."
Are we
hear
gonna
that
go to the
pocket.
tour, guys? If they go
I already
to
bought
it?
my ticket.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, it
listen,
happened?
You listen.
No, I said I bought my ticket.
When did they drop?
It was before
They
the
came
album.
out before the album dropped. I was in the chat. I was like, "Who's all gonna go?" They were like, "We considering." You didn't say nothing. And
I
was
didn't see
like-
that.
I was like, "Okay, well, I guess I'll wait
When
and see
is
the album
it?
drop." I literally bought it the day the album
What's
dropped.
the
I was like,
month? When is it?
sometime in August, like a few weeks from now.
Oh,
It's like 3 weeks away.
Listen.
I'm looking right
we
now.
Will talk. We will
I already have.
We'll be
Hey,
there.
hashtag talk soon. Talk soon for sure.
I am there.
Pusha.
No, I will be there. Hold on, let me
What
look.
is-
I'm gonna do some research.
I think the song you said. So is it so far
So
ahead?
Far Ahead, yeah.
That Pusha verse is in one of my favorite 3 for Pushas. One of my favorite lines on the whole album is me just
Being me, respected P&B, I'll probably never eat at Roscoe's.
Oh my,
Yes.
a million weightless.
Yes.
I love that verse. Chains and Whips is so crazy. And listen, no cap. His FICO verse, like his
know.
FICO verse, is one of the 10 best verses this year. Like,
sure.
Disgusting.
like he's I'm gonna say nigga shoot your
much
block.
did
I'm gonna say as far as the flight go. I ain't gotta worry about him ducking the judge.
Dog, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
He's just so special on that album, bro. Like
I ain't gonna lie, I do that shit.
I
the
pay for it too.
I do that shit. Yeah, we gonna talk.
the
That's gonna
conviction,
be an unction though.
the conviction behind his bars.
How much did you pay?
Jesus,
$130.
the conviction behind his bars have
It was
been
cheaper before, but y'all played me.
That's what I'm saying. It's so everything Push and Malice say is so believable.
Yes,
Bro.
Yes.
No, I would never call cap on any of them. I don't know if it's the delivery or just because of their age. No shade, but like everything they say, I'm like, yep, you're absolutely right.
Like, say you don't like the scale, we go all way. Like,
You're absolutely right.
Bro, Malice literally said, when I'm done, this shit gonna be either on First 48, then it's on Dateline.
Yes!
This really some shit I done. Like, nigga, like I'm really dead ass, nigga. Like,
yeah,
I'm like, I'd be like listening, like, so does the baking soda go first?
I listen to niggas so
You're like
Hunter Biden
Franklin
interview.
Saint, like-
That Hunter Biden interview, nigga broke down like, yeah, you just gotta get the mayonnaise jars.
My circle split up the pod as long division has been blowing my mind for 2 weeks now.
Bro.
Like, I cannot believe that he said that shit because it's so. I love simple bars. It's no sense about me.
Yeah.
I love clever, witty ass bars, and that bar is so fucking simple, but it is so tough.
Powerful.
Like, oh my god! But Malice got some shit. I was the only one to walk away and really be free. That's such a powerful fucking testament, like to say, because when you look around,
He right.
it's him and Button.
Yeah.
Shout out to Button. I'm gonna get to that boy. I saw that number. Shit.
The Podfather.
Shit. But yeah, bro, like Malice has they both said so many powerful lines on this album that really touched me. And that's part of the reason that like I keep going back to it is because it's motivation for my creativeness. It's motivation of for my future goals. It's just motivation. It's like you can really do anything because they talking about where they came from. They talking about like what we was doing to get here. Like and so when you watch the Lego movie and you hear how Push was really on the block before grinding came, you never know when it's your opportunity. You never know when it's your turn. So just be ready. Like, dog, chef kiss, bro.
Did you see the Reddit interview that they did after the album came out? Somebody was like, should I sell cocaine? Push it. Do you want to drive what I drive? Like, so, like, it's just so, like, being, like, they are so confident in who they are. They're not chasing another sound. They're not chasing anything else but the peak of how they sound. Malice sounded prime. Nigga said he got the lights on the daytime because the K9's a sniff out a crumb. Like, it is so much in there. Like, for it to be 40, 50 minutes, I don't even know how long it is just because I've been spinning it.
like
but
54 minutes. Bro.
Literally.
Yeah, it's not long.
It's
It's
perfect.
such a quick listen.
I listened to it 3 times today, and I still went to see Superman before work.
41
Like,
minutes.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
And it loops beautifully. That's what I
so
really
good.
like about like albums that are intentional about how they're produced and the track list is curated. That especially when it's short, like it loops to the first song to the point where like you don't even really realize that you're back at the beginning.
And speaking
and it's like, okay, I'll just keep listening to it then.
Speaking of that first song,
Yeah.
gut punch to the chest.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Not a dry eye in the
Listen,
theater.
listen, the swing left, like, oh yeah, can't wait to listen to this Clipse album. Like, why am I crying? Like,
Now the monologue at the end definitely made me tear up.
like, why am I crying right now?
I almost posted it on my story today, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna let them breathe today.
That boy Push when he said the Bezos or
The nasal
the
case
Bezos
closed.
or the nasal case closed. Boy, they said they found so many acceptable ways to talk about cocaine.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Dress in House of Gucci, selling Lady Gaga.
And lastly, bro, what's the difference between trafficking and tricking?
Somebody tell me the
Can't tell me
difference.
the difference.
Bro,
Somebody got to tell me the difference.
listen,
Hey man,
before this album came out, I made a promise to y'all that if this album was a classic, I was gonna have a really, really tough question to ask. Like, what is stopping me from saying this is the best rap duo? Period.
Is Mobb Deep a rap duo?
Is Outkast a rap duo?
Sure. Yeah, Outkast for sure. Mobb Deep, we'll split the middle. It's a lot of niggas.
Mobb Deep is because when you say duo, I'm only assuming 2. And Mobb Deep is 2 niggas with the DJ.
Yeah.
So like, does the DJ take away from them being a duo, or is this a DJ?
Nah,
rap?
It's 2 rappers.
No, but
got
it's
Pharrell.
2 rappers.
Clipse got
Yeah.
Pharrell. That's
Okay,
fair.
yeah.
Clipse got Pharrell.
It's
Then,
rappers.
okay, then
Yeah.
Outkast and Mobb Deep are automatics.
I think that's
I
the
think
conversation.
Clipse would be the third.
I think
then.
that's the conversation.
I don't.
ain't gonna lie.
But I mean, it's all subjective.
And I think
Objective. I don't know.
because especially the way Outkast, and of course, we'll never did like downplay my Outkast, but like it was like a shooting star, like peak, no more Outkast. Like we coming back 20 years later,
Nah, yeah, definitely.
whole new era. Like, and this is 3 classics. clips, maybe
Honestly,
two.
the way things are going lately, though, you see Tame Impala dropping. Like, people are coming out the woodworks. I wouldn't put it past Outkast. I wouldn't put it past Outkast. Maybe not like right now because everybody is doing it, but I feel like they got one more album.
Andre will never drop. Y'all too mean to people.
Yeah.
Y'all too mean. Andre will never drop.
I will never ever say they're better than Outkast. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I listen to Equipment every week now. So
as you should.
Just I can't.
Super classic.
Facts.
But I don't. They can't do that. They just can't do
Nobody
that.
can.
You feel me? Nobody can. So they'll never do that. Mobb Deep. I have too much respect for it, and too many people from New York watch this podcast. And so
Listen,
that's where I'll start the conversation.
The shooters are about to
I was
come.
like, we've given New York respect. We're giving New York respect.
Ish.
I was like,
That's how you know Ish is a real hater. He didn't even give a disclaimer or anything. He don't give a fuck.
Listen, and I'm not mad. Like, of course, those three, like, if you have them above, like, I'm not mad. I feel like it's definitely the Mount Rushmore. But I saw some lists, like, you niggas trying too hard. Like, Kanye and Jay-Z, not a fucking rap dude.
That's not a dude.
Drake and 21 Savage, not a fucking rap
But
dude.
I feel like people are confused about like
maniacs.
what that means though. Like how they be saying those. It's just like those stupid like lists that Billboard be putting out and shit and like other stuff like that. Like I think people don't really understand what that means.
That's a fact.
So they just like
Agreed.
And we
like-
be showing New York too much love. Niggas try to claim the Clipse. Like, Virginia not the South. Shut the fuck up.
you know? Now that's insane. But
All right.
we actually don't know this man.
I just think the special thing about the Clipse when you're ranking them is like they really are fucking brothers, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That
Blood.
shit is so tough, bro.
And it's like you really. I think it's an overarching theme for the album. Like one of the most important things as a rapper is authenticity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They only keep people they fuck with around them. They only talking with people they fuck with. They only talking about shit that they done. You know what I'm saying?
Together
Like,
at that.
you know
Like
what I'm
everything
saying?
they did that not only it actually happened, but they did it together.
Like I think when you're just surrounded with that much love all the time, and you just really fuck with who you are and who you're with and all that shit, like you can only that kind of chemistry can create a product like that.
What he is saying is that they're so grounded. Like that is what the message for me is. It's like they're so grounded in their faith, in who they are, in their integrity as men, and that is so noticeable throughout the music. And I want to say this because I said this on one. I'm not even sure what we called the episode, but on the last episode, where I said it. Hey, please stop thinking y'all can just smoke weed all day, every single day, and pop pills all day, every single day, and people won't notice because y'all rich.
and then just punch in.
And then punch in, don't write shit, don't think about shit, just get to the booth, hear a beat for 15 minutes, and be like, yo, you're not Jay, you're not Hov, you're not Lil Wayne, and you're not Biggie, you're not nobody else that didn't write. You're not, okay? You're not. Young Thug and Future, y'all don't write. Look, y'all cool.
That's different.
Everybody else, that's different.
Right.
Everybody
well,
else.
also Juice WRLD, but you don't listen to him.
Please. Go to the studio sober. Try that. Go to the studio sober.
Make a song first.
Listen to the beat.
Try
30,
thinking
40
of a
minutes.
concept.
Try thinking of a
A
concept.
cohesive concept.
Write with intention. Write about something that matters. Dig deep into yourself and find that. Also, write a verse, rap it, and then write it again. And then write it again until it's perfect. And then also, little fucking Wayne, send your music to niggas. Send your music to niggas you trust. Send it to people that know your music, that know your fan base, so you get the proper reaction.
He should just send it to us.
That's what Pusha did. Ice had the album. Joe had the album.
Yeah.
It was a plethora of people within the music industry that had that album 2 months before it came out because they wanted feedback.
Niggas had to convince him to put Mike Tyson Blow in the face.
Exactly. Like
Crazy.
You need that. You need people to be able. You need to be able to send niggas, yo, 16 songs. Tell me you're 12.
Yeah.
I'm definitely keeping these 8. What do I have to have? Oh, you gotta have this. Well, I didn't think you should. Well, this is why you should. Have those conversations. Remember, I've said this every show for 2 weeks, for 2 months now. Music is a collaboration. Music is a collaboration. At that Beyonce show, it was 125 people working on that show, from the dancers to the soundboard to the cameramen to the stage engineers. It was 125, 200 people working on that show just that night, not to mention the doctors and the transportations and the chefs and everybody backstage. It's an effort to put on a show of that magnitude. Go look at her credits on her album. It's effort and it's collaboration to put an album out that is that good in that magnitude. Please remember, music is a collaborative effort, and music is also the best when it's created with intention. And I think a lot of you rappers have forgotten that.
That's a yes. Thank you. I'm so glad that you said that because
I love that rant.
That pisses me off so bad because it's so obvious when you can tell that people just surround themselves with yes men like Drake. We can just start with Drake because it's
what did
like
I miss?
if you would just send it because there's absolutely no way that a lot of people told you that all of this was good. There's no way. Jet Li, Meet Your Padre,
he's kicking away
et cetera,
Aiden Ross,
et cetera.
so, you know.
12-year-old streamers, like please don't piss me off.
Yeah. All right. On to another artist that creates with intention.
Travis Scott.
What?
No, actually, I just wanted to fit this in here because usually when Travis drop an album, we'd give him like normally he'd have a 20-minute segment. This is your 60 seconds you'll get Travis. That shit ass. That shit's ass. It sounds bad. Listen,
what Reggie say? Whack boys.
Whack boys. Listen, I am everything you mentioned about the intentionality in artist music. I want to double back with the producer point because you can tell the difference between a really fine, sanded, mastered album that spent a lot. Like you can hear when Pharrell cleaned up everything. Jack Boy sound a mess. McDean laughing at you. That shit's ass. The bars are terrible. Shout out Sexy Red though. Like cool. It's cool. Sexy Red verse. Rest of the song terrible. Like how Sexy Red got the best verse on your album?
That's how I feel about the song Glorilla.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, not Sexy Red.
That song is
left
terrible.
the studio.
Yo,
I didn't even know Glorilla had a verse on the song until I went on TikTok. Because when I heard that one part, I said, turn the shit off.
Some goofy shit, bro.
Listen, I am not listening to an album called Jack Boys.
2. Isn't
Pause.
it 2?
It's Jack Boys 2. Jack Boys 1 had a crazy
I
little
don't care
baby
how many
verse.
boys you
did.
jacking.
Is that
I'm
what-
not
whoa.
listening to the album
No
called
diggity.
Jack Boys, okay?
Listen,
I ain't turn it on. I
and-
won't turn it on, and that's fine.
And respectfully, Travis, we know you're not jacking nothing, so I'm not listening to nothing called Jack Boys 2 for real.
Especially after Pusha T just put you in a blender.
And that's my thing. Niggas
He
are
tried
like,
to give Push a
yo,
bar.
like niggas in that chat, like, we're not listening to Jack Boys, fam. I'm not cutting on Shaq fucking West
Shaq
when
is
the
terrible.
clips just dropped, nigga.
Shaq, go back to basketball. You are terrible. You are not a good rapper.
At least we'll always have Live
I'm
Shaq
sorry.
West, Die Shaq West.
You are. Listen.
Talking about some fucking Jack Boys. What the fucking title is that?
Yeah, I'm getting old. I'm getting old.
Yeah,
Travis is really having
like
like the worst like month of all time. The Astro World documentary dropped.
Yeah.
He got dissed by Pusha T. What are you gonna say back to Pusha T? Like realistically, that's gonna
The
stick.
response was ass.
He said made $5 million off pushing T.
Yeah, that shit was ass.
Woo!
That shit's ass.
You get a participation award. Actually, no, you don't even get that because that shit was ass.
I sell merch. You better hope you don't respond to you.
Now my phone. Now my phone on D&D.
And Pusha T so petty. I know he just has time.
Yeah.
Please don't wake that demon up.
That nigga said, I got every word of the hex I need. What the fuck? Who speak like that?
Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of
Like,
you.
like it's so many scary ass bars. He said, we got the drop on your shadow. We like, what?
That tweet that said that he sounds like he's in your house.
Yeah.
You don't know where, but he's
like,
somewhere in
Pusha
the
T
crib.
always rap like he saw you do the worst thing you've ever done in your life.
He told Jim, "You run from the spirit of repossession." That's how he started the verse. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And what do you say back? You say nothing back.
Spirit of repossession.
Bro, Karan sent me this video of him the other day, and he was like, they were like asking him about something. He was like, I don't even play like that. I don't care. People need to stop taking it there with me because I will take it further.
Yo, that's what
And they're like, but he said, no,
It's
I don't
never too
care.
far.
It's never too far. You know what video I'm talking about?
Listen, I love Pusha T.
He said it's never too far.
What's the nigga
It's
that be clapping all
never
the time?
too far.
I'm blanking on his name. Drink Champs. It was on Drink Champs.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it was Drink Champs.
The nigga that nigga clapping all the
Clapping is
time.
Nori.
Respect
He do be
Nori, nigga.
clapping
That's
a
a
lot.
legend, dog.
Yeah, that's
I couldn't
crazy.
think of I couldn't
all the time.
I couldn't think of his name, but I knew if I said he be
No,
clapping
literally,
every
though,
spot.
on
Just
that-
tried the fuck out.
On that
Shout out to
podcast,
Nori, man.
he do be clapping a lot.
New York not gonna like this episode.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
It's getting crazy.
This
But I
is
love
culturally inappropriate.
But I love that Drink Champs. They're like, you don't think it's never too far.
It's never too far. I don't even play like that.
Yeah, don't play with me like
Don't
that.
play with me.
Speaking of Travis and Pusha, dog, Joyner Lucas and Skepta,
Oh man.
they rap battled.
Unfortunately, I like John Lucas' song. I really did.
So listen, bro. I
saw Chris Brown post it. I didn't
Joyner
listen. I'm a
Lucas
fake fan.
dropped, and someone said Skepta and Joyner Lucas, the first rap battle to start off, and they both drop a song and it still be 0-0.
Dog, that shit was I loved. It's crazy because first of all, I'm glad we're back. This is one of those times I love having a podcast. Like you know, people give you like credit, like you a podcast nigga. No, listen, I love having a podcast because I want to say this on record. You beans and toast for breakfast niggas just need to stop talking about rap music. First of all.
Please,
Most
beg.
niggas don't know London the size of like South Texas. It's not enough of y'all. Stop talking. Second, the Joyner Lucas song, I liked it because have you heard it?
Why are they beefing?
I'm not gonna tell nobody I have, but yeah.
Okay, I was happy I listened to it because the concept was literally like nobody cares. Like
Yeah.
you gonna respond, nobody cares.
Wait,
you went
why
to the
are-
rap coast, London music, nobody cares.
Why are they beefing?
Because it's
We weren't supposed to stick on this from
because somebody's favorite
doesn't
rapper,
deserve it.
somebody's favorite rapper got ran out of the United States. So we went to London and was like, yeah, they got the best rappers in the world. here.
Okay.
Skepta was like, yeah, we do, and then
Somebody
yeah.
favorite
All
rapper.
Who gives a
that's
fuck
enough.
about- no.
Tyler the Creator?
I'm telling you, well, last thing on this,
Don't tap that fucking glass.
I just want to airdrop Jid into fucking like London. Just throw a parachute on nigga and just throw him out the plane, bro.
Like The Sims, like a sim.
Literally. But like you're saying, a great artist, a surprise album. We took a 2-week break and everyone was like, all right, let's drop right now. Don't tap the glass. Tyler the
Tap that
Creator.
fucking
Don't
glass.
tap the
I just
glass,
listened to it
baby.
today. I also listened to that 4 times today.
I love.
That's an easy listen.
It's a very easy.
And that's perfectly fine. I listened to it the whole way to Kennesaw.
It's gonna
and
be
I
a
listened to it
running
on the
theme.
way here. Actually, what was I listening to
I
when I got out the
listen.
car?
I love Tyler's album. Nelson, Tyler's your guy, so I'm gonna let you take it away. Don't tap the glass, Tyler the Creator. Nelson, thoughts?
So, listen, man. For the record, I just want to open this by saying we got album 9 of Tyler, and we also got album 9 of 2025 from Boldy James.
Two legends in the industry.
Tyler
Legends
been
never
making
die.
music since like 09. but it's cool, bro. It's cool. Listen, man. Tyler, especially after like the nearly 3-year break we almost got. He usually drops every 2 years. It was nearly a 3-year break from Call Me If You Get Lost to Chromacopia. So to get another album like 8 to 9 months later was definitely on no one's bingo card. And especially not with the typical rollout. He usually, he'll announce it. He gives you like 2 weeks, and every single day you're going to hear something about it. And it's going to be, there's going to be things popping up all over the country and stuff, like physical memorabilia shit. Like
He gonna be popping up places like.
Yeah. He gonna have a wig on.
Yeah.
Some type of wig, some type of
Yeah, he gonna have an outfit
accessory.
on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's always a new character and all that shit. So the fact that he was just like, bro, I'm dropping it in 4 days. Like, just get ready, bro. Like, we finna dance. You know what I'm saying? And bro, he came out of nowhere and he did that shit. It's like 29-minute album, bro, 10 songs, which I predicted. I'm like, bro, if this isn't a year gap between the last album, I don't think we get more than like 10 songs, to be honest. And I love it. Like, and it's a running theme. Also, like we said, Clipse album wasn't that long. Like, it's just something about having an idea. It's gonna have a start, middle, and a finish, and like getting in and out, and it just makes the listen so much easier for the listeners, bro. Honestly,
Especially when you drop on a Monday.
yeah.
Facts.
Niggas got work and shit.
Right,
People be having
exactly.
to go to school.
I'm listening to that shit while I'm getting ready, brushing my teeth, so on and so forth. But listen, man, I like just to digest the album on its own without comparing it to any other work. Like, this is 10 songs of having fun. Like, it's almost similar to like, it's not similar in soundscape, but like in terms of like, I feel like Kendrick made GNX and he was like, bro, I'm just gonna give you like 14 or 12 hard ass songs that I just fuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Tyler was on that same energy of just like, he's literally touring, and like you could feel the fact that he was like, bro, like I gotta make something. You know what I'm saying? Like to have the energy and split it across all the other shit that he's doing. He's still doing shit with like Louis V, Supreme, and all this shit. He's like, bro, honestly, like that's just someone who likes to make music, which is another thing that like I feel like isn't as common no more. And we really gotta cherish the artists that put care and they have idea. They don't care what y'all are gonna think. They want to make it, and we want y'all to receive it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
For
sure.
I think that's just really come across. Listen, he's doing the $5 shows right now. I need my boy to come back to Atlanta
We're
one more time,
manifesting.
one more again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in the
Y'all
building.
gonna dance?
You gonna have to dance.
Got to. Yeah.
Also, I do want to say, weird flex, but I am seeing him at Lala next Thursday.
She
and
is.
I think him dropping this album is exactly what I needed.
That's
Because,
fine.
I mean, I was already excited, but the way it went down was when the tickets went on sale, we had already planned to like try to get tickets at the box office for the Tyler concert. And then after I checked out, because I'm only going to the festival for 2 days, because all the 4-day passes sold out. So I'm going to see Tyler and Sabrina Carpenter. But
Shout out to Sabrina Carpenter.
Facts. Camilla has never seen Tyler before, so shout out to Camilla. So I was like, yeah, we can go on Thursday. But I was fine with seeing Chromacopia again. So when he announced the album, I was like, there's no fucking way. Yeah. And then I listened to the album today, finally, and I was like, the 80s is my favorite era of music besides the early 2000s. And Ring, Ring, Ring.
Wait, there's some cocaine in this album.
No,
100%.
something in there. Methamphetamines, crack, like all. Oh, I don't know if I can say that, but all of it. And I think he did such a good job. And I love how all of his albums, like, because I am a late Tyler fan as well, but he put me on because obviously if it's important to him, it's important to me. So, and I've been asleep for so long. But shut up. And yeah, someone made a good point. They were like, this album sounds like Igor and Cherry Bomb mixed with elements of Call Me If You Get Lost, like here and there. And I was like, wow. That's not how they worded it. It was actually really explicit.
It's like Happy
I'm not
Igor.
repeat that.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah. Like, and the fact that it's so short that like it loops. It took me 40 minutes to get to Kennesaw. I listened to the album multiple times.
I was really happy to hear Tyler in the element where it was like, I just wanted to put some music out. Yeah. Because when artists are so...
And it's still intentional.
When artists are so... are such perfectionists and everything matters. Every piece, every step of every piece of this puzzle matters. And the puzzle starts with me announcing my album 6 months. And then announcing a tour, and then starting a rollout. And then the last piece is the album actually coming out. And Tyler's one of those people. And Kanye was one of those people up until, so. Beyonce is that person. And so Beyonce's never... We'll let Beyonce out of this. But Kanye, like, I always wish we would have gotten, like, a mixtape version of Kanye. Or just, like... Even if it would have just been nothing but beats, just some wild sounds,
just some fun shit
put together that like you can't really rap over, but they just sounds good. Like I want to
rollout like just because.
Yeah,
I want to see the idea. That's why I like mixtapes so much because it gives me the idea of where your next direction is, where you're headed. If you go listen to all of 50's mixtapes, they're gonna tell you where he's going with his next album. Wayne, same thing. Ross, same thing. Wiz, same thing. If you go listen to these mixtapes, but back when, not the mixtapes that come out now that aren't really mixtapes and they just lazy so to call them that. The actual mixtapes from the 90s, 2000s, and early 2010s of this mixtape is the rollout to the album. Very similar to what Jid is doing. You got to hear what the artist was thinking, what they wanted to play with. You would get to hear, I'm just making up shit, but you would get to hear Hov sing on an R&B track. You get to hear Wayne rap over a Beyonce beat that he know he can't get because it's a Beyonce song.
Shout out to Sorry for the Wait.
You want that.
This nigga was rapping over Adele. Like, I don't...
Yeah, like, I want to rap over this Adele beat. That just sounds crazy to me. I want to hear these artists do things like that. Yeah. And for Tyler, I want to hear Tyler's, all of the genres he can touch on an album. I just want to hear him play around on an album because, you gave me 3 consecutive, cohesive, borderline classics. Like, Igor, Call Me If You Get Lost, and Chromacopia is a ridiculous run of music. Plus the tours. All 3 of the tours have been ridiculous.
You can include Flower Boy too if you want.
I can include Flower Boy. I'm not just because
I think Flower Boy was like the beginning of the shift. Like you could tell from his interview that he did that one time.
Daniel was around me when Flower Boy came out, and I was like a somewhat Tyler fan. Yeah. Flower Boy came out, changed everything. Changed everything.
That's the first album by him I heard that I was like,
I love this.
Love this. Yes. This is so good.
So I was just so happy to hear just his ideas, his sounds. Ring 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 is amazing.
Ridiculous.
Was it Don't
You Worry Baby?
Don't You Worry
that
Baby?
Is my shit,
ridiculous.
Boy.
The back
Don't
half
Tap
of
the
that,
Glass. The rapping on Don't Tap the Glass / Tweaking and the like.
The back half of the album I prefer.
I agree.
But I think it's something for everybody on this album. And if you are not a Tyler fan, you're not gonna like this. But what I'll close with is I love art that makes you choose a side. So that's why I like this project so much. Rebirth. Yeah. What's the shit Drake just dropped?
Honestly,
never mind. Yeah. Shit like that. I love shit that makes you pick a side, and that's exactly what he did.
First of all, I'd echo everything you guys said about the intentionality and like wanting to hear Tyler touch
that's the
other
word
genres.
Of the day. Intentional.
Like, Tyler's just so talented at making music. And it's crazy, like, especially me, like, niggas get mad at me because I don't want to hear a lot of Drake pop music because it don't sound like this. Like, Tyler's pop music, when I was listening to this, the first thing that I think when I got to Sucker Free was, fuck, I hope he has a band on stage. Like, it's so many instruments, so many sounds, so many different pieces to what you're hearing. It sounds so easy. It sounds so
easy
light.
To him,
Like I'm listening to this and I was like, bruh, like if Tyler and Steve Lacy did like 7 songs, all would go. Like it's no
Tyler,
style.
if you see this, Put it in the suggestion box.
Please. But we are a week after he was just on the Clipse album. And he can be on the West Side Gun album. And he can make Igor. Like, Tyler's range of skills.
And produced from Maxo Cream.
And bro, he is, I think, the next evolution of, like, the Kanye prototype of everything I touch.
1,000%.
Literally.
100%.
Everything I touch, it's going to be top.
I love that. Because I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
Were you done?
Yeah, no, that was
Yeah, but it's so cool to watch a superstar start to blossom.
Yeah.
Because we watched Tyler become the superstar. I would say Igor and To Call Me If You Get Lost solidified I'm a superstar. Yeah. If you've seen the Chromacopia tour and you hear New Magic Wand, you're going to understand what a superstar and
I'll never open for nobody ever again.
Yes.
Ever again.
Never. Unless it's somebody I have immense respect for and I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. Like he would open for Clipse. I'm sure he would do that type shit.
Sure,
so
sure.
We also called that feature on the show.
Hello. So I'm so proud, like just as a someone you watch grow from this immature, talented ass.
He was literally
nigga
banned from so many countries,
bro,
on the other side of the world, and now he's winning Grammys, like Album of the Year, which is the biggest Grammy that you can win.
I
can just imagine how you feel.
Take a shot for consistency. Take a shot for fucking progression, for growth, for rebrands. Like he is all of that, and to you say. I think he is on the trajectory of a Kanye West, a Pharrell Williams, and we say yes, should tell you everything about what he has done over the past 6-7 years. Yeah. He has no peers in this anymore because he's so different from the Drake, Cole, Future, Kendrick. He has such a different sound and something that is so niche to him because I was listening to the album and thank God that Tyler understands his fan base when that fake track list with Clipse, Kendrick,
he did that shit so fast.
He said, absolutely
he was
not.
Like, no.
Immediately,
no.
The fact that Complex posted that is so fucking crazy.
Like, 3 hours later, he comes out
Maybe
and
trying to be TMZ so bad.
What are we doing, bro?
3 hours later, he comes out and a paragraph of, I want y'all to dance. Have fun with this album. Turn this shit all the way up, dance, let your body loose, and just go. And you read that and you know, okay, this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting different.
And he do that
sounds.
For like every album too. He gives you to like really digest it. Yes.
And you have a realistic expectation because if he don't say nothing about that track release, and then this album comes out, half of your fan base is mad as fuck.
Just like what happened with what's the festival called?
Camp Flog Gnaw.
When they just all make stuff up in their heads and they get excited for something and then they get mad. Well, he never once told you, confirmed out of his mouth. And Tyler's one of those people, like even when I didn't listen to him as much, I always respected how he treated his fans because he always kept it a stack with his fans. Like if something is not happening or like this is happening, he's going to let you know so that we are all on the same page.
Yes.
But that was crazy. And I'm actually very happy because I just can't take the Twitter discourse if something isn't going a Stan Base's way.
And I'm glad you mentioned Twitter discourse because, again, this is one of those times I love having a podcast because I've been wanting just to say this. Well, just to explain more, like, I be reading y'all tweets so fucking mad. Like not y'all.
I get so angry.
Bruh. But, like, let me say this right now. You niggas are not cool for not listening to Tyler Creator. Let me stop you right there. You niggas are not cool. You niggas are not wavy. You niggas are not. Y'all listen to Tyler Creator. He weird, fam. It's not 2012. Nobody cares. Yeah. Nobody cares. Nobody cares he ate a roach before the internet existed. Nobody cares, bro. Like, the music is amazing. And right now, he is a superstar. Niggas are wondering why Tyler can drop an album on Monday and still be number one. It's because if he dropped it on Friday, he'd be doing 350. Like, 215, no promo. Like,
Disgusting.
This is rolled out of bed, 200.
He did 299 on Chromacopia and dropped it on Monday at 6 a.m.
Like, yeah. Man.
Like, he's different. He's different. And I want to piggyback off of your Drake point because I see a lot of discourse around the Drake fans and the reason we come in here and bring in y'all's Twitter discourse is because social media is currency. Yeah. So, like, yes, we're going to talk about what's popping on social media just in case y'all ever want an insight into what we be doing and thinking. But I be seeing the tweets about Drake and, yo, I thought y'all didn't like when rappers did pop music. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Y'all told me Drake was a pop star and that's a negative. He can't be a GOAT rapper ever because he's a pop star. Yo, no one said that. Okay, let's start.
Literally just
No
made
one
that up.
said rappers can't make pop music.
Right.
No one said rappers can't cross genres over. All rappers that are in your top 12 have done some shit with some pop artists.
Should probably go to.
Have y'all heard Katy Perry and Snoop Dogg song? Go.
Have you heard Jid and Imagine Dragons song?
Goes.
T.I., let's get away.
Goes. So like, but it's
Lil Wayne has a song with Ariana Grande.
goes. So like, it happens. You're going to cross over. You're artists. You want to play in different fields. There's nothing wrong with that. The difference in between this Tyler album and Drake going pop is two things. One, Tyler is going to tell you this is a pop song.
Yep.
And he's not going to hide his pop rap behind actual rap music. Secondly, when Drake talks about his hits, and not even Drake, because I don't really care about what Drake's doing. He's a billionaire. But when his fans talk about his hits, and y'all talk about with this arrogance and this brashness of y'all favorite rapper can't ever do this. Oh my God, we number one, we the biggest, we got all the hits. It's like, yeah, because he's a pop star and these are pop records. If you go through all of Drake's biggest songs, they're pop songs. And the only people that have a problem with that are Drake fans.
Literally.
That's the issue, is y'all don't like the fact around his music and that his biggest music is his pop music. But guess what? Pop music stands for popular music. It should be that way.
Literally.
But y'all are so insecure and so emotional behind the nigga that don't know you. Y'all can't have reasonable discourse around artists because y'all take everything to heart like fucking LeBron fans.
Speaking of LeBron.
But
Also,
So much has happened.
Piggybacking off of what you just said, it really pisses me off like when people do that, because if you really, really, really listen to Drake, it's like the songs that he has that are the highest charting are not anywhere near a top anything Drake song. And it pisses me off
except
because...
for Passion Fruit.
Fair enough. Points were made. It is even more frustrating when Drake keeps doing this because, especially with For All the Dogs, he was saying like, yeah, I heard you guys want that old Drake, and he did it for like 3 songs. Don't piss me off. When
Drake
you could
is a
have
liar.
actually said nothing at
He's a
all
liar.
and just dropped the playlist, because we know the album's going to sound like a playlist. It's going to have 25 songs. You want to try to appeal to all these different artists, but it's like it doesn't work for every song because it doesn't sound authentic. Like when Tyler does it and when other artists do it, it sounds like you did this because you wanted to do it, not because you had to do it.
And
all of Drake's songs like that, they sound like obligations.
And that's what's so frustrating about Drake fans.
You know,
is like,
I am Queen OVO. That shit pisses me off.
So that's also why I don't like that whatever the fuck he dropped the Party album is. I don't
Yeah,
like it
that's-
because it is a formula. And that's what I've been telling Drake. I've been screaming this from the mountaintops like, yo, I love Drake. I love him. He is my second, third favorite artist ever. I listen to Drake every week of my life, damn near every day. This is no hate at all. But post-Scorpion Drake has a formula to his hit records. And you can sniff out the formula if you listen to enough Drake music. And they pretend like you're hating when you say some shit like that, or like you just mad your favorite artist can't do this. And I want to say something. 99% of the rappers cannot do what the nigga did with the pop music.
Facts.
But I don't have to like it.
Yeah.
I'm
not
a
all
rap
good.
fan.
It's
not all
not
good.
all
It's a
good.
formula. It is a formula. This Tyler shit, it is Tyler's sound.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Is Drake has a formula and Tyler has a sound he fits into.
Ooh, that's a
now
bar.
Drake also
Write that
has
down.
a sound. But Drake's sound comes with his raps, comes with the 4 p.m.s and the 2 a.m.s. That's his sound. The Marvin Rooms, the Jungles, that's his sound.
Where he
But
sounds hungry.
The God's Plan and the
Nice for What.
the Nice for What's and the In My Feelings.
Don't get me started on the Caribbean
Those
songs.
are
Ratchet-
formulas.
Ratchet
They're
Happy
not
Birthday.
bad, Grace. You don't have to make a face.
Those are good. Those are good pop
I'm
songs.
just saying
No,
that
Ratchet
a
Happy
formula.
Birthday is not a good song.
Ratchet Happy Birthday is not a good
That's
song.
actually might be Drake's worst song.
But what did I just Nice for What? Nice for
Nice for What goes
good song.
Great song.
Great song.
Nice for What is crazy.
But
It's just a formula.
But
It's
like
okay.
listen,
I think he just is focusing too much on trying to be catchy and like.
he's a brand. That's what I be trying to tell niggas. Like I don't
pop
really be
star.
trying to like
He's
burst
a
niggas
pop
up.
star.
It makes
That's
me
what
mad that
he's
he's
doing.
gotten this big. Like, I'm so happy for him because, like, obviously because I've been listening to him when not as many people knew who he was. But it's so frustrating because it's like the quality of the music is not the same.
Listen, I'm always the nigga that's early. I'll say that. I'm always
Always,
the nigga that's
always.
early. So when Views came out and I was telling niggas like, yeah, this is This is good, but it ain't take care of niggas. Niggas ran me through the mud. And then when More Life came out and it wasn't Views, niggas was like, I told you Views was good. And then what came after More Life?
Scorpion.
And then Scorpion came out and niggas was like, yeah, More Life was good. I told you. And every time he dropped, the album get worse. And they be like, yo, I told you that other album was good. But my favorite, like Drake good for like a Freudian slip. On Scorpion, he like, niggas want a classic. That's just 10 of these. Like, you know. Like, you were trolling, bro. Like,
but once you get to a certain level of, like, superstardom, you could drop anything. Like, Drake could drop a whole album of him doing, like, nighttime lullabies, and it's still going to do, like, a million first week.
Or a K-Tronada impression. My fault.
Why I give
Not too much.
Drake so much.
Not too much. Keep it cute-ish. Please keep it real cute.
Why I give him so much grace is because no pun. But why I give him so much grace is because, like a great account manager, he has a quota to hit.
Got a quota hit.
He has a quota to hit. And y'all don't know that about Drake. Yeah. But when Drake talk about his label giving him $500, $600, $700 million, he has to recoup that. Now, he does that. But the way he does that is by dropping a 25-song album where every part of the world, no exaggeration, someone in every part of the world, hundreds of thousands of people in every part of the world will find 3 or 4 songs on this album that they like, and now we're running up streams all over the planet.
3 straight
that
tours.
Drives currency, and now I can go sell out 3 nights in London, 3 nights in LA, 3 nights in Atlanta. And when you have a quota to hit like that, and you're this global, you're going to have to cater to audience, and you're going to have to sacrifice some artist integrity. So people on two sides of the Drake's coin, no one, except for idiots who are saying this dude isn't talented, he's not one of the greatest ever. The people like Ish and I are frustrated at Drake because we want you to use your artist to shape and grow rap music. And the other side is like, well, he's the biggest. Why wouldn't you keep trying to be the biggest? So that is the fight of Drake fans versus Drake fans, and then the rap fans that like certain parts of Drake versus real Drake fans.
But see, this is my thing. I don't feel like he has to do that, though.
No normal person would think that.
I only say that because he got to be where he was before he started doing this. He only started doing this when he got to be, like, arguably, like, probably the second biggest artist in the world behind Beyonce. But I feel like if he still dropped an album that sounded something similar to, like, even Views, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, it would still do the same amount of numbers. And I think it would do more numbers, arguably, than what he puts out now, because people will be like, wow, yes, this reminds me of a certain time in my life, like when I first started listening to Drake, or when I discovered his music, or whatever the case may be. Like, I don't feel like he has to do that. He chooses to do that because I think it is partially him being greedy, but I feel like he surrounds himself with so many yes men that he doesn't really realize that people actually would be so happy if you would just tap into your old shit. And the fact that I know he knows that people want to hear that, because he says it all the time. He'll be like, yeah, I heard you guys want the old Drake. And then you don't fucking do it.
I'm
getting so mad actually just thinking about it, because as like such a big Drake fan, I'm so tired of him embarrassing me.
I don't think he can do that. Like, you're saying that, like,
he can still do the pop stuff, like, here and there, but I don't think it has to be, like, so all over the place.
No, I do. I think Drake is at a point where he has to hit markets now. This isn't about I just have a dollar amount to hit. I have a London market that I have to hit, and in this London market, I need to create $150 million.
But no one listens to KMT.
That's not true. That's my point, is that these Drake songs be having hundreds of millions of streams because people.
But it's
all
because
across the
it's
world,
Drake. But it's because it's
Drake.
I think y'all are both right.
No, it's not. That's my thing.
I think he would be fine either way.
He would not be fine either way.
I agree.
Like, he would be fine. Hypothetical, like Drake. Financially, Drake artist-wise, tour-wise, yes, he would be fine. I am only speaking to the suits he has to answer to. That is who he would not be fine to, and that is the only person Drake has to impress and Drake has to appease right now is Lucien Grange and whoever else is on that C-level management and corner office of UMG.
But aren't the people who also want to, I guess, the Spanish music, let's just take that for example, that market that he's, it's super ass, that market that he's catering to to, he wasn't always doing that, but you became a Drake fan when he was doing other shit. So, like, why would you not still be just as tapped in? Just because he made a song with Bad Bunny one time and now you feel like you're owed a Bad Bunny type song every album?
Yes, because when you're the label and you say, all right, we need $50 million from the Spotify streams, and I'm just making up a number, but from the Spotify streams in Brazil, Mexico, and South America. Yes. A new version of 4 p.m. in Calabasas might get that done. But you know what's going to get that shit done for sure, to where I don't have to go back to the studio and then go drop a deluxe of Spanish music, is me dropping this one little Spanish song and this pseudo Spanish song on this album. And you know what's going to hit my market in London? Yeah, a new Jungle or Marvin's Room might do that. But I know for sure that this song in this London flow is going to do this, and it's going to ring off over here. So that is a thing. I don't think it's necessarily like he feels like he has to, but I feel like it's a guarantee this is going to hit, and I have to appease these suits. So I'm gonna do
this.
It.
Is how. Go ahead.
No, it's just crazy because it's like when you think about it, it's Drake. Like just from watching Drake become Drake, like go from best I ever had to God's plan. Like it's Drake. Everyone taps into Drake because he's relatable. The Spanish music is not relatable to everybody. Everybody can relate to all of the songs on his older projects. If that is that making sense?
I understand what you're both mean, and I think I
think you're right. I don't think you're wrong.
That's what's so great about this specific conversation is y'all are both right, and the reasons y'all are saying is the exact problem that Drake is having. It's internally. Drake internally, I'm sure Drake would love to do what Drake is saying, but externally, he's having these other factors pushing him to make this certain type of cookie cutter, we got to sell this certain thing music. And that is the frustration that we've had as listeners, is that we've seen other artists, we mentioned Kendrick earlier, who got to the top and was like, I'm going to do what the fuck I want. Tyler, who got to the top, he's doing what he's want. But Drake kind of, I don't want to say he got hooked on a sugar high, but I think there is a there's a definitive line in the sand, pre-controller, pre-work, pre-one dance, and after. Because if people forget to this day, highest selling number one first week for Drake is Views. Did 1 million first week with Views, his biggest album, no doubt. He ran Apple Music for an entire month. Like, that is the biggest Drake has ever seen. And then it's like, damn, well, we got to have this on there.
Everything was chasing that. Everything was chasing that.
We got to have this. And what I wanted to ask was, just because, ironically, he did just come out with a new song trying to get the number one record. I mean, like, he's obviously saying it didn't get nowhere close to.
What did I miss? Number one, my boy.
Yeah, listen, didn't get nowhere near. It's not even top 15 anymore. And we, I don't know if it's.
No, I said 9.
No, it's not top 15 no more. It's dropped off. This week it will not be top 15. I don't think it was top 15 last week.
It was number 2 the first week.
It's only like the second. Like,
no, it went from 2 off top 15.
Oh,
and
tough.
Luther is back, because Luther is back as the highest streaming rap song for a rapper, or whatever they say. But one, I think doing
Who the fuck is Alex Warren? I'm sorry.
No, all that shit is botted, by the way. But like Alex Warren, that shit is nasty.
It's all botted.
Alex Warren,
and
that
I don't
shit is
understand
nasty.
why people pay so much attention to that, like for
Listen,
the fact that it is so botted.
And if you want to know if your favorite artist is botting some shit, pull up their Spotify page, go to their playlist. That Alex Warren shit is disgustingly how it was botted.
Who is that?
But
exactly.
Some random nigga.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's sitting at 8 right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's going down to this week, but it's sitting at 8 right now.
Yeah, like the upcoming week. But him trying to, I'm going to keep a pinky in this market, and then I'm going to do a song with Yee, and then I'm going to do 1993 with Playboy Cardi, and then I'm going to do all these things.
Banger.
I think he's...
No, it's not. The song sucks. That song is terrible.
2 thumbs.
That shit is trash.
I hate... Listen,
You guys don't like that song?
That shit is
do not
horrible.
like
No, finish it.
But, oh yeah, that's right. That's facts. He is, I think he's missing more than he's hitting trying to get these other markets.
I agree.
And I feel like his overall popularity is taking a toll, because he is losing his core fan base every time he's missing with
Let
them.
your core audience
Every
stomach
time,
that. Tell
literally.
them where you get your abs from.
Hey, and it's been, like, keep it funky. It's been 10 years since, listen, I know y'all love CLB. It's been 10 years since we got this might be Pete Drake album.
I agree.
But I think that's okay.
That's okay.
I think when you go,
I mean, he's given us
to get-
so much though. Like
when you're
I don't
pushing
really.
40, chasing a peak isn't really feasible anymore. Niggas do it,
But when
like,
he was 30, he was chasing the peak.
I understand, but like that's not gonna be my expectation. We've gotten good music in the past 10 years.
Drake went. Thank me later. Take care. Nothing was the same. If you're reading this in views, I don't care. He can't reach that again. I'm not gonna hold him to that.
But you can still make good music. CLB was good music. Her Loss was good music.
There's only Chris posted on his story the other. There's only one skip on.
Listen,
Lover Boy.
her loss is immaculate.
100%.
CLB, we can argue about it other days, but like, the difference between CLB and Scorpion is a couple great features.
There's a
No,
very
I think
big
Scorpion
difference.
is bad.
You're lost. I'm gonna
Scorpion
hold
is-
your hand when I say
Scorpion is a lot closer to CLB than we're
It's
saying.
actually not. And you're
No way in hell.
I'm sorry, I can't say
Redemption
that on
would be
here.
the best song on CLB.
You're
Not
Redemption is on.
Not Redemption. What's the shit called? Pipe Down.
Pipe Down is on CLB.
No. What is the song I'm thinking of on Scorpion?
I don't.
Final
know.
Fantasy,
Jaded.
Jaded.
And that's not better than
Oh
Pipe
my
Down.
god, it's not better than Pipe Down at all.
It's not.
It's not better
Yes.
than Pipe Down. It's
But-
not better than 7 a.m. on Bridal Path.
Okay, so let me-
arguably, it's not better than fucking.
Let me
Fans.
split the difference.
I won't be.
What
I
is
won't be
CLB
silenced.
1 out of 10?
8.
Okay, all right, yeah. I just don't agree.
What do you
8 out of 10?
I would probably say like a CL.
It's a strong.
So I like CLB a lot though. I think 7 is very good. Like
I
I think
think
niggas
CLB
rating scales.
I think it's 6.5, 7. I think it's a very good Drake album.
CLB
but
is amazing.
I think we need
what
to.
are we talking about?
I think no. Listen. I think we need to be harsher on our rating scales. I love CLB. I enjoy
saying,
CLB.
like-
not everything can be an 8, bro. We
So
have
listen,
to.
so
We have to
listen.
start being harsher about shit, bro.
But
Well,
you
I
know
think
me.
the way
A
y'all
9
rank,
should be hard as fuck.
But
to get.
the way that y'all be ranking stuff throws me off because I think you rated Her Loss like an 8.5 out of 10 or something, and I
Her
think,
Loss is very, very good. Like,
yeah,
very,
but
very good.
you think it's not a 9? 8.5? What's making it
is-
that 0.5 off?
Because
that's crazy.
9 is like borderline classic.
Like,
Is Her Loss is not one of the best collab albums
yeah,
I hate-
yeah, it
I
is.
hate having
of all time. Of all time, though, like they were
I hate
really.
that.
But to see
I hate that metric because collab albums be ass 99% of the time.
It's
So
like 5.
But they didn't. I feel like they didn't start getting to be ass until the last few years because everybody feels like once people on Twitter say like, "Oh, they make 3 good songs together, we need a collab tape
Yeah.
from them." Then that
and
shit
they
be
on the
ass.
same. They on the same
But,
label,
like-
but
So
like father, like son.
Classic.
Great,
I
great.
do.
Watch the Throne, Her Loss, What a
I
Time to Be Alive.
do-
Those are the big 4 in my opinion.
I have 2 different rating scales. So I have 3 actually. I have a rating scale of this is the rating scale for the artist on their albums.
Yeah.
So if I'm comparing Certified Lover Boy
Like their
and rating it
performance?
to Drake albums only, I think it is an 8, and that's what I just did. If then you have the scale of okay, we're having a rap conversation and we're rating all albums.
That's what I was talking
Illmatic, Blueprint, Carter 3 are 10s.
That's what
All right,
I was
and
talking
we
about.
start. That's the bar, and we go down.
Right.
This is a 6.5, 7 on that.
They feel me?
If and
That's
then,
what I was talking
Well,
about.
I
and
didn't
then
know that that's what
rate
we were
based
doing.
off of the era. So the 2020s music wise, I think this is damn near 9 out of 10.
That's fair.
Because the music.
Thank
sucks.
you. I see. Okay, so
it's
that
3 different
rating scale,
scales for
I
me. So,
agree.
yes,
I
That's a
agree.
good way to
You're
put it.
right. If you're rating an album based off of all music, all rap albums ever,
I'm like, we giving
you're
that shit a 9.
You're very
Oh,
harsh.
yeah,
you
no,
should
that's-
be harsh.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But
So I didn't know
to
what the
Grace's point,
parameters were.
To my point now, I am rating this Drake album within Drake albums and
I'd say an
the
8.
music of the 2020s.
For CLB, I'd
and
say
that's
an
why I
8.
say
I
it.
listen to 9
CLB is a very good. It's like a Drake album that we've gotten recently that doesn't sound completely like a playlist.
No, it's
like
good.
and the content matter and everything about it. It's literally only one skip on there.
Listen, you know, I love this, but like CLB, really good mid, absolutely really good mid.
But you also think Donda is better, and that's
Donda's
just
better than
simply
CLB.
untrue.
Let's not even open that can of
But
worms.
listen, this is my Donda thing. Like, if we want to say what album is better, that's fair. But it's too much good music on Donda. It's not a reason the other album is better. Like, we have to take bad songs off Drake album. We have to take good songs off Donda to make it through. Like, there are so many, like, yes, it's 30 good songs. It's not meant, you're not supposed to sit down and listen through 1 through 30 on Donda. Like,
But if it's an
There's
album,
not
why
30
can
good
I
songs.
not?
That's
There are not 30 good songs on there.
What are the best songs in Donda?
I wouldn't be able to tell you because I haven't heard that album.
Yeah, let's move on. I will say final verdict, Donda is better than Certified Lover Boy.
Thank you!
But only that original album that came out, not the one that's on Apple Music.
Yeah,
now.
not the
original 19 songs that came out was a better album than Certified Lover Boy.
Donda
And again,
LP 2?
I say a better album. Yeah. That music was cohesive. It was a message behind it. It was the last Kanye album where Kanye felt like he was still Kanye. The features on that album were incredible. I think
That's the last Kanye album, if you ask me.
I think
It
the
is the
Drake
last
album
Kanye album.
is still.
I don't think it's
playlist.
trash. I never said it was trash.
I don't think it's
But-
trash, but to say
But you
fine.
are a Drake stan. Like
You are. I
am,
all
but I'm
Drake
also-
stans love Certified
But
Lover
if
Boy
I
way
were
more
to
than
rank my
everybody
top
else.
5 favorite rappers, Kanye is right behind Drake.
And same for me
And
with
he's
Drake.
behind him.
But look, like when I look, like
He's still behind.
listen. I love all the songs we talked about on Certified Lover Boy. That y'all reminded me on Certified Lover Boy.
One song on Donda is better than Pipe Down.
Life of the Party. Next topic.
Yes.
That is
It's not,
Fair
it's not
enough.
even
Okay, I'll give you
like
that.
not
I'll give you that.
like they're not even.
Was that even on the original album? I don't even think it was.
No. It was there for the LP3. But the thing is, like Life of
Okay,
the
but no,
Party,
you're talking about the original. Y'all
No,
talking
he's
about
talking
the
about
original album.
I'm talking about the
I
original.
said 30s. I said the full 30.
He did.
Daniel says it's the
You're
20.
lost.
But my thing with the Donda is like, if we really did the 5 best songs on Donda and the 5 best songs on CLB, it's not even close. Like Hurricane's
Not even close.
Hurricane's not even a top 3 song on Donda. It would be the best song on CLB.
We just
That's
we
not
can't,
true.
we
That's
can't
not true.
keep changing
Hurricane would be the best.
parameters. No, I love
Hurricane,
I
bro.
love Hurricane.
I do too,
I
but
love
you just
Hurricane.
said the top 5 songs on Donda are not touching the top 5
even
songs
close.
on Certified
Not
Lover
even
Boy.
close.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't
touching-
know how. What's the top 5 on CLV? Pipe Down.
Patreon.
You're right.
But
That-
listen, just
that's
to
a
wrap it up,
phenomenal-
y'all are the
phenomenal
niggas that told me Drake could make Donda and he hasn't made an album.
I never
I know who was y'all.
I never
Who
said
Listen,
was
y'all
y'all?
let that rock in it. Listen, I'm saying, niggas let it rock in the chat. Niggas let it rock.
I
in the
don't
chat.
recall ever
Listen,
reading that.
Listen,
I don't remember that.
This
listen,
album is really fucking good.
I
Certified Lover Boy is
Listen,
good.
listen,
Yeah.
listen, 2020 was such
Fucking
a-
Fans is
listen,
one of
that was
Drake's
such a
best
great-
songs in the last, like, I don't even know however
But
many
see,
years.
that's the thing about Drake fans is that they do this. They only compare Drake to the recent Drake. So they get a good Drake album and they be like, oh my fucking God, he dropped a good album. It's so much
I
better
don't do that.
than everything.
I don't do that.
I'm not talking
Not
about you.
me.
I'm not talking about you. But that's why people like Certified Lover Boy so much is because it was such a high from everything else we have gotten pre that, post that.
Right, it was good
But
score.
I think it was good. I think it was just a good album in general. My expectations weren't even really that high, but I just think it was a good album.
And when
Good
we did the
Scorpion.
show,
That's a funny nigga.
it's good Scorpion, but we had CLB.
There's so many
Donda 1
skippable
and
songs
2.
on Scorpion.
Because it's not good. If it was good,
Yes.
it would be
Bad
CLB.
music.
CLB
I'm gonna
is
make y'all real mad when I tell y'all Punk better than both of these albums. Anyways, let's
No,
move on.
I'm not.
I'm not mad at that.
Oh, thank God, I
Punk
love
not
some
better
Young
than
Thug
Donda.
fans.
Donda.
But anyways,
Jeffrey.
I can't believe y'all
what were
want
we
to talk
talking
about.
Oh,
that-
Grace,
that
it's your
one.
turn. You over here arguing about Drake. You got somebody else to talk about. Tyler, again,
Please.
Chef Kiss, we love you.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything you do.
But up next,
you are-
listen,
you are good.
we air flew in the Belieber,
the one and only.
original.
The one and only.
Oh yes, I have to show
Miss
them.
Atlanta, Georgia. Miss
wait,
Justin
you have to
Bieber. You feel me?
man.
Got him tatted.
Like
got
Drake.
him tatted.
Like
Been
Drake.
to the concerts. Sung all the songs.
3,
Go to
soon
the
to be
Justin
4.
Bieber dance party in Underground. Miss G6, the original Belieber. You feel me?
She got the.
You feel me?
She got the milk.
Now,
the milk tatted on her.
let's
Is it milk with white men? Like, is that,
I think it's gotta be. We gotta hold them. No double standards. I believe in
But
equality.
it's Justin Bieber. It's Justin Bieber.
Listen. If a nigga had Jessica Biel or Margot Robbie tatted on him, I get it. She get it past Justin Bieber. She get it past Justin Bieber. But
It gets very serious behind Justin.
They'll just say it's almond milk, so it's like different.
A nigga,
Like, it's
a
like
nigga get Drake tatted on him. I get it. So it's like she get it past Justin Bieber. But if you guys, unless you guys have been living under a rock, the day before Clipse was supposed to drop, I'm driving around getting a haircut, and I checked the chat, and it's like Justin Bieber finna drop, y'all. They just know.
No, it was the same day.
And I said,
oh no, it was that Thursday.
I said,
It was
no,
that
he's
Thursday.
not. I'm not gonna acknowledge that. And 20 minutes go by, and 3 more chats and 2 Instagram posts say it. And I was like,
Swaggy.
so if y'all don't know, Taylor's a Belieber. I called Taylor and I said, yo, guess what, bro? She said, what, Daniel? I said,
Oh, she ain't already know.
I said, Justin Bieber's finna drop a fucking album. She's in the car. She's like, what? I said, yeah, bro. I said, I don't know what the hell he's doing. This is crazy, but I'm really excited to listen to it because I fuck with Justin Bieber. I hope it's a Justin Bieber I fuck with, right? And then I get the track list and I see Drewski on the album. And I said, oh, he doing that. He on that. Okay, he on it. He on that bite and he about to get crazy. Okay, cool. I'm thinking he finna do some horrible shit. I think this album is finna be...
I wasn't scared.
Drugs.
I saw Sexy Red and Drewski and I said,
I told you guys he was fine.
Mac. But then I cut that album on the show. Yeah. Listen.
Lives were changed.
Hey, let me tell you
Tears were shed.
Hey, listen to you. When that boy Justin Bieber turned to a black man. Hey, listen,
Aaron Bieber.
When he get that 1% black in him and he get that 1% of soul white people can get sometimes, like Bobby Caldwell did on What You Gonna Do for Love. Yeah.
That is a black man.
Sade. Let me tell you something.
Bobby is not white.
Now, I don't.
You can't tell me that he's
I don't co-sign the Drewski skit where he says, "You know you black." I don't co-sign that. Justin Bieber's not black.
That was not it.
That was nasty.
No, it was kind of unserious.
That was not funny. He should not have said that.
That was not
but
it. Rare miss from Drewski. Very
rare. But y'all know what we mean when we say Justin Bieber get light skin a little bit. And
but you know but I feel like everybody knew what he meant, what he was saying. He just, the wording, he took it a little too far.
Yeah, hearing that in
your skin is white, but your soul.
Sometimes you gotta listen to what you say in your headphones and see how it sounds.
It's a little cringy.
It sounds nasty.
Listen, things get mixed and mastered before we leave the studio. Y'all heard that shit like 75 times and no one...
You see, he didn't say anything when he said that. He just...
Yeah,
he was uncomfortable too. Yeah, someone should have said something, but it's cool, bro.
But I give the floor to G6 for the next 5 minutes and let her go on her rant. She has a review out of a reaction to the album out already on her YouTube channel, which will be linked below. So please go tap into that. G6, take it away.
So... when we were in Tampa like the week before, do you remember when we were in the car and I was like, I think Justin Bieber's dropping a song next week?
I mean, you've been saying it like all year, but yeah.
I have, but remember...
You were right, though. No.
Yeah, I was like, I think he's dropping something next week because he was in the studio with this one producer. I cannot remember his name, but he's very like underground and not a lot of people know him. I like literally can't even think of his name.
You talking about the MK nigga or the
No,
Dijon nigga?
His name's like Sekou or Sekou, something like that. I thought you were about to make a Saquon joke, but...
We're not in that mode yet.
Yeah, he said something, and it had like a 13, or it was some number, and I was like, July 13th, or something like that. I was like, damn, I think Justin Bieber's dropping next week.
Niggas was doing the Da Vinci Code and shit.
But then on Thursday, I was at work, and I'm like, why are so many people texting me? I'm busy, like I can't look at my phone. And I opened my phone, and then my one Beliber friend that I have that I met on Twitter, shout out to Kiki, I'm going to send this to her so she can watch it. But me and her have literally been following each other since... we were in middle school, and we're still friends to this day. And she hit me up. She was like, "Bitch, JB7 is coming," and I was like,
"JB7."
Wait a minute. That's what they refer to people's albums on Stan Twitter. If you know, you know.
They got their own language. So,
yes. It'll be like when Ariana was about to drop Eternal Sunshine. They were like, "AG, whatever."
I'm scared of y'all. I'm scared.
Them niggas terrifying. That's the scariest shit I heard in my life.
When they got the profile pic and all that, I'm like, yeah.
I used to be one of them. I did used to be one of them.
It's terrifying, bro.
But yeah, I'm at work and everyone's texting me. I'm like, why are so many people texting me? I'm like, did somebody die? Like, what's going on? The whole time, Justin Bieber's about to drop. I texted Nelson and I was like, because I don't want to, that's just something I have been needing so bad this year that I don't even want to like get my hopes up because I can't. And then when he posted that track list in New York, I said, oh my God, it's happening.
Yep.
I got off of work, went to go buy my Sauvignon Blanc, came home, and was ready to record. And I think that album is... Nelson doesn't agree, but I think it is his best.
Listen, I'm here to debate. I'm glad.
I actually really don't care what anyone else has to say because as somebody who
as a real fan, I just really want to know what you like. Why? Like, you don't have to do it now, but
no, I just think because of how he's been perceived lately and how everybody's had so much to say about him, and he just has kept it as cool as possible. And the reason he didn't really respond, especially like all the shit that's been going on in the last like 2 months, he didn't say anything because he's been in the studio working on an album that is that fire. And I just feel like he does best on the production that he had on this album. And it's just like, he just sounds so much more mature and so... Like, this is the music he's always wanted to make. Like, a lot of people don't know that before Journals was an actual album, he was dropping singles every week because Scooter Braun wouldn't let him put out a full R&B album. It wasn't until like a few years ago that it finally got on streaming as a complete album.
Feels like his like father album. I don't want to say it's like his father.
Yeah, that's what I
album,
said in my reaction.
like
I was like, he sounds like a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't sound like there's not one like cookie cutter pop song on there which people are. He was marketed to us from day one as a pop artist.
In Georgia.
But he's always wanted to make R&B. Like if you look at old interviews of his, you ask him his favorite genre, his favorite artist. They've always been R&B artists and Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And
Lil Wayne. Yes, literally.
And you'll love this, but
Scooter
like
Braun.
around the album.
Fuck Scooter Braun.
Yeah, fuck Scooter Braun. But like the pictures and the rollout of everything.
Pictures
When he
are
posted
hard.
those
The
pictures
are
with
fire.
Haley and
And the
my nephew
baby.
Jack,
Yeah.
I was like, this looks like an album cover. I was like, this looks like an album cover.
I wish the
And
picture of him on the couch was the album cover.
I
That
agree,
shit is
I agree.
hard.
I think
that shit
that's-
is very hard.
Yeah, no, that was crazy.
Very morale coded, by the way.
Nelson, you go ahead because you clearly have some thoughts.
Also, Daisies is like the best song ever.
Also-
and Too Long is probably the best
can I
song
get,
he's ever
like,
recorded.
Quick ratings from the Biebers.
Oh yeah, for me, I can't go his best album. Okay, and let me tell y'all my scale. I'm rating this within
the
Justin
Bieber scale.
Bieber's
Yes,
on Bieber's
yes.
scale.
Okay.
So I am going 9 out of 10. I don't think this is better than Journals. Journals is a certified classic. That shit is dumb as hell.
And see, what's crazy to me is
but-
that I think
But yeah,
Journals
9
is
out
not
of
his
10.
best album.
Yeah.
Purpose is better than Journals, but that's not tea that people are ready to
I
brew.
agree. I'll go. So I think on the Justin scale, bro. I think this album is like
Don't piss me off because we have to go home to the same place.
7.5.
Your stuff will be
Really?
outside. Your
Listen,
stuff
bro.
will be outside.
I think.
Wow, that actually surprised me. That really did.
I think.
This nigga started at 5.
Because I
Chill out.
nigga started at 5.
Yeah. So, like, for perspective, I think. For perspective, I think Changes is like a 9. I think Changes is like 9, maybe 9.5.
Okay.
I think.
Do I need to go listen to that album again? Because that album sucks to me.
That's
You
my
do.
favorite Justin Bieber album.
Changes was my favorite until this one came out.
That album is.
That don't
special,
even come
bro.
up on Apple Music. It's just Tupac everywhere.
That album is special. Bro.
I think the big three is Changes, this one, and Purpose.
So I'll say. So I have Changes like 9, maybe 9.5. I have Purpose like 9, maybe 8.5.
I'm sorry. Purpose is the album I was talking about. I'm so sorry. Purpose is the album I was talking about. I repeat, that is his best album. I repeat that one more time. It is Purpose, not Journals. Journals is crazy, but Purpose is the album. I'm sorry. Continue, please.
Exactly.
I think black people get confused about Journals.
For
Just
sure, we
because
sure
it's
do.
R&B. They're like, oh my God, this is like the best thing he's ever put out. But actually,
I think Purpose is a better version of this album. Like, I think I would, like, that I was really getting, like, Justin Bieber, like, really pouring his soul out on there. It was more concise. You know what I'm saying? We have a song with Cash Cobain on here, which I like that song. I do like that song.
Me too.
However,
Fuck
that
it.
y'all talk about R&B, Bieber. That's like sexy drill Bieber. It's cool, though. I like it. It's good.
It is called swag, though.
I understand that.
Shout out Lil B on the album, too. by
I
the way.
understand it, but that's what I'm saying.
is
So
that love?
I think the album is good. I enjoy the album. Listen, UConn is my shit. It'll probably always be my favorite song on there. That shit is
UConn special.
that shit
I
is
think
special.
Daisies
Go
is
Baby is my
better.
favorite song.
That's valid.
Daisies.
So
Daisies is crazy.
I just
Daisies
think
is
that
ridiculous.
to an extent, when you're going through the album, you kind of get different vibes, which is cool. I'm not saying you can't have different vibes on the album, but like Purpose, like that shit was literally just like, especially like what he was going through in that moment. Like I could tell you where I was when Purpose was. You know what I'm saying?
I was on the floor at the concert.
Let me crazy flex. Let me pose this question to the room. So it's of course y'all are like Bieber stands, so I might be like the last nigga to know. But like they're saying there's another Bieber album coming.
That's
I've
what they're
heard
saying.
that.
That is what the
They
streets
say
are
he's
saying.
supposed to be dropping again in December, and if he does, please be prepared to be.
That's what I'm
sick.
saying. Like if this is the prelude to
For
what's
my
coming
birthday?
next, that next one,
That would be it. That might
that
be it.
one, that's what I'm saying. That next one might be like
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I will run butt naked down the street. Like I don't think you understand. If he drops
You
in
will not.
December,
Listen, everyone is raving
right
about
before my birthday,
everyone is raving about the song with Gunna. I wasn't really moved. I was like, it's cool.
what?
I was like, it's cool.
Nah, listen,
I
nah.
don't know, bro. That wasn't.
Oh
really,
my god. bro.
Listen, on that
That
album.
hurt. That
Shout out
hurt.
Gunna. Shout out Gunna, by the way.
That
Shout out
hurt.
Gunna. Love Gunna. Listen, I
the
really
way
think
their voices
not
blended,
bad, but,
you're
like,
lost.
I'm not like in
You're
love with it.
lost.
I'm just not. In
I
love with it.
listen. I love hearing Gunna harmonize. With,
We need this. We need this. I'm clipping this,
So-
Nelson.
no, so
That's
legit-
Nelson. That is no
Rage bait.
Put it on me.
But like, listen, y'all niggas turned y'all back on Gunna, and he pushed the Justin Bieber button. Fuck y'all niggas.
Everybody boo this man.
Listen, he pulling levers niggas didn't know existed. Like,
Listen, the majority of the songs that I'm like,
Bieber features crazy.
right, the majority of the songs on the album I'm like in love with is damn near like acoustic guitar. You know what I'm saying? And like just him like crooning over that shit. You know what I'm saying?
This
lot
nigga
of the
got a
ones
new
that was
edition
performed-
sample.
the new edition sample does go. So how do we feel
Sexy
about?
Red Run that.
I like the
I
sexy
agree with
red
that, too.
verse.
How do we feel about Bieber doing the Super Bowl next year?
I hope so.
It's very.
I'll
I'll
be
never
there.
be mad
Can
at
he
it.
with his condition?
Yeah, he'll be fine.
He high?
Don't
Why
piss
you
me
laughing?
off.
No, he got cerebral palsy.
Oh,
No, he doesn't.
That is not what he has.
He got cerebral palsy?
I don't think he got cerebral.
If he was, I don't think he can make music.
Listen, if that nigga,
Am I saying the wrong
I'm
thing?
scared to say what I'm gonna say next. We have to cut this, but he got cerebral palsy. That nigga's a miracle. Like,
He would literally be the 1%.
yo, he is like God.
Isn't that
blessed.
what like Stephen Hawking has?
Yes.
Oh, what am I talking
That
about?
nigga can't even talk.
Bell's palsy. Yeah, it is.
That nigga got Crohn's or
He got
something.
Bell's
Yeah, he
palsy.
got Bell's palsy.
That's
yeah.
what it is. He
Yeah,
got
no,
the
he can
face
do that.
shit.
Yeah, he can do that.
Okay.
And I think it like flares
That's
up.
not what it's called, but
Well, something like that. But yeah, he can.
I ain't no dog.
That nigga can do this. He be dancing all the time.
I ain't never claimed to be
the
a
only
doctor.
like actual disease he had outside of that was Lyme disease. But like he's fine now.
Niggas tried to
He's- they're
Stephen
saying-
Hawking the beeps.
They're saying he's gonna be headlining Coachella. I will be there as well.
That's
If
what I'm
he
saying.
will
He can
be
do that
at,
shit.
if
Yo, that
he
is
will,
so crazy,
he
bro.
should have been at Coachella.
That nigga will be in a wheelchair, dog. Let me
I
tell
would
you,
love
he
to
was-
see
He's gotten brought out at Coachella 3 times.
I'm not trying to get. This gotta be on Patreon.
Listen, we got to take that cerebral palsy.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
But I would love to.
Video will
okay.
get flagged immediately.
Yeah, literally. All right, so I'm just gonna jump
We are
to it.
not laughing at.
So,
I'm not.
how do we feel about Justin
I'm gonna
Bieber
stop talking.
doing the Super Bowl potentially?
He could. He should.
I think like seeing the different eras of Bieber, like niggas
He
forget.
can do an eras,
literally,
tour.
and like
But you know, he said the Super Bowl.
No,
Yeah.
I know, but I'm saying he was just talking about era. I'm saying
Oh.
like he
Yeah.
can make drop. He
Like,
can perform every era. And
a
it would be,
Bieber
like, the same.
Super Bowl set would go off
Without a doubt.
1,000%.
Without a doubt.
off top.
Without a
I don't
doubt.
know if he would actually want to though.
That's the thing. He got so much trauma from his early years. I don't know if he want
Yeah.
to do them songs.
I don't think he's doing the Super Bowl because I think Hov is dropping an album on his birthday and performing at the Super Bowl.
Hov is not doing the Super Bowl. Bro.
Hov's doing the Super Bowl. Hov's doing the Super Bowl.
Well, I mean, even if he didn't do it next year though, but like just in general, I don't think he would. Do
Hov
it.
can't
Just
do the
like
Super Bowl,
how
man.
Taylor Swift could do the Super Bowl, but she's turned it down like 3 times. Like,
Hov is doing the Super Bowl.
Hov can't do the Super Bowl. Though.
Why?
Why can't he?
He's let
not-
everybody.
it's-
He let all the great blacks do it that would say yes.
I don't think it's Hov moment to do Super Bowl.
not all of them.
I said. Remember, I said an album. I said
I don't
he's
think
dropping an album.
Yeah.
I do think he's dropping an album at the end of this year.
I feel like
Whose moment is it?
it's gonna be a nasty answer, but I wouldn't.
You guys are gonna hate what I have to say, but you already know who I'm gonna say. So
Chris Brown,
Chris Brown.
obviously.
That's not happening.
Chris Brown can't.
No,
do
it's
it.
not happening. I said it should.
But like,
It
I would
should,
like,
but
I
it's
would
not
Tyler
going
to do
to.
Super Bowl for Hov.
Yeah, no.
No, they wouldn't go for that.
Why not?
Tyler's not there yet.
They,
Tyler's not
they
there.
wouldn't.
Also, Tyler's too. He's still a little
legacy
too like.
acts get the Super Bowl.
No,
He's
but
not-
that
he's not
that
a
it
legacy act.
used to be. I like right. Kendrick just did the Super Bowl. He did all new music.
Kendrick is a legacy act, and no one thought he was going to do it.
To put things in perspective, and
Kendrick's
this
a
is
legacy act now.
to put things in
I
perspective,
think so.
and this coming from a Tower stand, like literally had.
We
the
also
OF
need to get back
socks,
to talking
you know what
about
I'm
Justin
saying?
Bieber.
Tyler has maybe 3 songs that have touched the radio.
Which one? No, but that's the thing. Like, I don't think like Shakira did the Super Bowl. Like, I think doing the Super Bowl is in a different place than when like Prince and Mike and them
Yeah,
did it.
I agree
like
with
the
you
way
on
Taylor
that.
Swift and Beyonce won't do it. Like those top.
Well, Beyonce
tier
already
people,
did it
Like,
twice.
yeah, like but she could. They could not get her to do the Super Bowl again. There's no money they could pay her. To
She
do the
just
Super Bowl
did the football shit on Christmas. I absolutely think she would still do the Super Bowl. She won't do it anytime soon.
I
but
think
she
it would
still
take
do it.
Jay Z
really
doing a
loves
lot
this shit,
of.
bro.
Beyonce
I think it
loves
would
to
take
perform,
Jay Z
bro.
doing a lot of groveling. Also because she. Well, I mean, she also did that because it was in Texas.
It definitely was in Texas, and it was like the Christmas thing. But like, I think doing the Super Bowl now is like a moment or step in your artistry. Like The Weeknd did the Super Bowl and is now the most streamed artist on the planet right now. Like you can do Super Bowl on the way to becoming like tip of the top, as opposed to like back when you would have to have 30 years of music out to do Super Bowl.
Also, I
I
think
com-
that they had The Weeknd do it because Blinding Lights became quickly like the most like probably the most streamed song ever.
And I don't.
It's not an
and
Usher song?
You're right. Everything you said about the Super Bowl itself is right. I just don't think Tyler falls in that category yet. Just
three songs that touched.
Tyler's still kind of a niche artist.
Yeah, he's still.
So I don't
he's
think
still niche.
he hasn't like gotten
He's
to like.
still niche to the Super Bowl audience. Is what I'm saying.
Is there a rapper today more popular than Tyler Creator that you can like?
Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
I mean, like contemporaries. Like,
oh no, I said he has no peers in his class. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
but like,
unless Kendrick,
But you have to
Drake
think of
is
the
gonna
people
do it,
that watch the Super Bowl. Tyler doesn't really fit. Like, I think there would be more outrage about Tyler doing the Super Bowl.
And you said over Hove, bro.
No, but that's the thing.
Would get
I don't
Tyler
think
over Hove.
No, but because I don't think it fits for Hove to be doing. No, but like
Tyler over Jay-Z.
It's not like over. Like I would rather see him do it. Like Jay-Z's set would be better, but respect to Hove, I don't want to see 56-year-old Hove get up and do the Super Bowl over artists who are still like becoming great. Like, would it be great to see Hove get up there and do 99 Problems? Yeah, but it's not 2001. Like, he's not going to give an amazing Hove show.
I mean, Dr. Dre went up there.
I completely disagree with that.
But Dr. Dre brought out 9 niggas.
I just heard 56-year-old Jay-Z do public service announcement in the Benz a week ago. When I tell you,
listen,
that nigga might have. If you told me he was 30, I believe you.
No, but the thing is, like, when
God,
doing the concert and doing the Super Bowl, like, complete, like the Super Bowl now isn't even about the Super Bowl performance in the building because it's no fans there. It's about how's this shit gonna look on YouTube.
Navigate the choreography.
It's about how this shit gonna look on
production.
YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't think Jay-Z's like choreography and like moving. I forget who we had. We was talking about Kendrick. Niggas was talking about Kendrick before the Super Bowl. Like, we don't know if Kendrick would move around. Yeah. Jay-Z's 57, bro.
Hey, bro. One thing about Hove, bro, that is the coolest nigga in the world. Hove is going to figure out how to look like the coolest nigga in the world on TV. You're doubting Hove. I won't do that.
I'm not doubting Hove.
That's what you're doing.
You're
saying a bunch of things. You're saying he's 57. He's too old to do it. He's not going to be able to do the choreography you need to. That is doubt. I'm not saying he can't do anything. He can do all of those things. Now, whether he will or not, probably.
I mean,
not,
listen.
Like, saying he couldn't or it wouldn't be something we would want to see is crazy.
Listen. Hove can get back in the Tybo class and do a 12-minute Super Bowl performance if he wants.
Don't do that again.
But
don't do that again.
But like, what I'm saying is like Hove does not match. Like you're saying, he would have to drop an album first. It would have to be it would have to be better than 444 by a mile to the point where people are like. Looking, it feels like it would be so unexpected to the regular person.
I see what he's saying.
Like, especially when there's been so many complaints about the Super Bowl already. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself." Like, I feel like that just would not go over well.
That's a better argument than saying he's incapable.
I'm not. I said it's not his. It's not Hove's moment.
Okay, I can agree with that more than because listen, we're only a few years removed from the Dr. Dre shit. If we're talking about like physically,
but
I just brought that up.
What were they doing? That was
he said that he brought out 9 niggas.
He brought out 9 niggas and it was in California. So Dr. Dre, LA, California. I'm not gonna be the one rapping for this whole time. I got 50. I got
the
all
Super Bowl at MetLife this year.
So,
is it really?
Is it like they playing on the MetLife grass?
You see how rumors get started,
bro? All I remember is I think it was the Broncos Seahawks Super Bowl, and everyone complained about that shit. It was at MetLife. Yes. They were like, bro, that shit was terrible.
They were
like,
don't ever, and it was 56-11 or some crazy.
They were miserable. They were like, that shit was horrible.
But listen, would Hove do a Super Bowl? I would love it, but like.
If I was a betting man, I'm going to say no. But Hove can do the Super Bowl, and I do think before Hove is completely done, he is going to do one. I do think he's going to get his last set of flowers. And
I think if he drops another album, he would do the Super Bowl. Yeah. Or he would do it as a final hurrah, like you said, before he retires. I don't think there's any like wiggle room there for that. So I'm not going to get myself excited for that because I'm let down enough. But you know who didn't let me down? Justin Bieber.
On to the singles that dropped. Actually, Givion's album. You said Givion's album was really good.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Listen,
did you listen to it?
I did.
Okay.
Outside of Leon Thomas's album, I think Giveon has one of the best R&B albums that I've heard in a very long time. And I'm sorry if that makes me sound crazy, but that shit is ridiculous. It doesn't make you sound crazy.
Listen, so Givion's album was better than Justin Bieber's. I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm not you're not the first person that has.
I have heard that as well. I've heard pushback on that.
Y'all not gonna sit here and listen. I fuck with Bieber, so please y'all don't get on me. Like but I want to make this clear. Y'all are raving up and down about R&B Bieber. That's not
Givion's an R&B album. If we be
Okay.
you know what I'm
R&B
saying? That is
Bieber, not
Okay.
R&B as a total. R&B Bieber,
Nice.
not R&B.
Good point. Good point. Good
That
point.
is what R&B sounds like.
Good
You know what I'm
point.
saying? And I love, like, I gotta keep saying it, make it clear.
No,
But,
because
like,
you don't. It's okay.
I listened to Givion's album one time.
that shit is
through.
special, dog.
It was phenomenal.
That shit is
It
great.
sounds incredible.
That is.
I think it
pure-
honestly, I think it might be better than his debut.
It's not a crazy take.
It's not a crazy take. His
Listen,
debut was phenomenal.
That is pure yearning for your lover, talking your shit.
It's so crazy
Like,
because he cheated on that girl 11 times.
He's a crazy dude.
That's what good R&B comes from.
You feel me?
I wouldn't want it any
That
other way.
production,
Begging
like,
to get your girl back. Like,
the way that shit sounded, like it took me to a
Spending my
time
money
like
on
that.
you.
That shit is it, bro.
I wish I could relate to the songs.
that shit is it, bro.
All right. Does anybody have anything else?
Single wise.
what did I miss, Drake?
Yes.
Jid? Oh.
What did I miss?
Daniel doesn't like that song.
Do you like
but
that song?
I think the song is really good.
I like the song. No, that's not what I'm saying. I like the song. I just don't think it's like phenomenal. It's
You
just
said
like
it
a
ain't
song.
it in the chat.
That shit ass.
I lie.
Nah, he didn't say that.
One thing about me is
I think
I
I
lie.
did.
So if I said that,
I don't
lied.
think he said
I lie
that.
all
He
the time.
did say that.
He was,
I remember.
He was like, it's
No,
good for a Drake single.
no,
That's what he
he-
said,
he-
which is true.
No, that's the thing. That's what's so crazy about Daniel lying. He said both of those things you're saying.
Like, I know I didn't make that up.
He said
You gotta
that
cover
wasn't
every
it,
base. Yeah,
and then
yeah,
the
yeah.
next day he said exactly what you're saying. Like,
I just. Be
But see,
talking,
this is
bro.
the thing. I can't fault when niggas say anything that's bad about Drake because it's probably provoked by some shit Steve-O said that wasn't true.
yo, that nigga's crazy. Listen, that nigga's
Shout out
crazy
to Steve-O.
But
He said he listened to that song 15 times, and I think that's what made me say that shit. Is
He
not
say certain
I
shit.
think that's why he. That's
I
what
did.
He say certain shit to where it's like you want to. I don't even want to hate on Drake today. I woke up today happy. But now I feel like I gotta hate you because you just
that's what I'm saying. Like, listen,
did something crazy. I just can't.
listen, the song itself it was all right. Like, I'm just.
It's cool.
I enjoy
I like
the
the
song.
song.
Mid. That's what I'm saying. It's
I
mid.
enjoy-
It's only
it's
so many
good,
times
man.
you can sell me this 10 of G. Drake.
I don't think it's mid. I think it's a good song. Like
I think it's a
literally,
good song.
It's just a good song.
I think it's a good song.
I was waiting for you to say something else
think-
because I watched you play that song multiple times.
There's nothing bad.
This
about
is
it. It's a
this
good
is
song.
my thing. I was very frustrated with, and it's crazy. Drake has this pattern. It's like when I see the song title, I'm hearing like the beginning of the song. I'm thinking like, okay, this is a great way to kind of reintroduce everybody to the new Drake. Iceman coming out like, yo, everybody turn around. Really, what did I miss? Like really look deep, like he did on the last verse. But the first two verses are none of that shit. Like, it is so confusing what is going on with the tone. It's like, why doesn't everybody like me? And he talks about shit he did to make people not like him. Like, what did I miss? Was it me fucking all y'all bitches? Yes. That is what you missed, Drake. That is why people don't like you. And it's so fucking frustrating because he acts like he don't know. That's why the song title, What Did I Miss? What do you mean? You did it. You were the one there. No one missed it but you. Like, it's like...
No,
it's been a year since everyone was like, hey, we really don't like Drake. Everyone, except Drake fans. And he's like coming back to the realization. Is like, wow, I really can't go number one. Yes, bro, that shit stinks. Nigga, stop, bro. Stop, bro. I'm so tired of that shit. Like, I watched that whole live, shout out Joe, but I watched that live stream from the beginning all the way to the end. For that shit, stop it. But aside from that, I just want like, the antics and the shit he's doing is just like, bro, it's so corny. Like him openly trying to chase that Michael Jackson record and just not being able to break through,
That shit
bro.
was
Like,
lame. That shit was
like that shit looks gross. Like, stop it, bro. Get some help.
Listen, of
It
all
is hard to watch.
we've had a lot of overarching points about what we think Drake should do or not do or whatever. Listen, if you take nothing from this, if my only request, just make the album 12 to 15 songs. If you don't listen to anything else that I say or any of my other criticisms, I think that will probably fix 30 to 5% of problems.
Speaking-
just by doing
16 at the very most.
Perfect
Actually,
sweet
16
spot.
should be the deluxe.
I feel like 16 is like a good sweet spot, but I'm glad you're here. And of course, Daniel's always here. But an album that is going to be less than 16 songs, Alfredo 2.
that. Yes.
Very excited for that.
Freddie Gibbs, Alchemist are about to drop again. I just wanted to bring it up because this will be another classic.
Yeah, we gonna be here Monday. We gonna be Monday.
Gibbs?
But like, I'm really
fuck
excited.
them niggas,
I'm
bro.
very, very, very excited for this album.
I had said something in the chat.
He's just corny sometimes, like
He's
in
very
real
corny.
life. But I like his music.
I had said something in the chat about it was after Clipse drop, and I was like, bro, honestly, especially nowadays with like all the bullshit that's out, like if you just follow the good producers, usually the good music follows. I really think that's so true right now. Like honestly,
some
like,
people actually just don't miss.
It's to the point where it's just like, all right, like I hear Cardo's gonna be on this.
Yep.
I hear Pharrell's gonna be on this. Alchemist is gonna be on this.
Soundwave.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like any those niggas, I don't even care who the artist is. It's probably gonna be good.
Yeah, that's very true, bro. I've been really excited with the music we've gotten. Clipse, Tyler, Freddie Gibbs, all back to back to back is really impressive, bro. I think fourth quarter is gonna heat up too. I think Baby's gonna drop again. We're talking about rap music. I'm talking about rap music. I'm sorry.
Jid is on the way.
The pop has been fed. The pop streets have been perfectly fine.
Pop is spoiled.
But shout out to Beeps for sure. But the rappers showing up, and then we right after Freddie, we have Jid, we have Joey Badass dropping in August.
Oh, Joey!
I can't wait.
So, yeah, it's artists. It's their
There's
lineup.
a Thug album somewhere in the
There's a
world.
Thug
Also,
album
I think Chris
somewhere in
Brown
the
is
works.
dropping again.
There's a Gunna
It
album
looks
somewhere.
like he's finna drop. He look like he rolling an album out. So yeah,
All of his single like album covers
same.
have had the same like aesthetic.
So I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited for what music has
There's
in store.
hope. There's hope.
But yeah, this is the end for me. I do want to end with not football because I don't want to rush football.
Superman.
I was about to say shout
I
out
was
James
about to
Gunn.
do, say 7 minutes on Superman, 2 minutes on Fantastic Four, and 5 on Joe Budden.
Okay, I like that.
I like that.
So let's start with Joe Budden so we can do superheroes together. So if you guys did not see the New York Times article that came out yesterday, the Joe Budden Network has been valued at over $20 million, which is asinine. And within those numbers, he has over 75,000 subscribers on Patreon, which is a monthly app that then people pay $5 to $50 to listen to his content. Please subscribe to our Patreon. It's in the bio below.
Thanks.
Secondly, he is generating $1 million a month. Third, his collective cast of 7, he's paying them over $1.5 million. Damn. And lastly, what's the last number?
Byron.
What's the last number? Oh, I forgot the last number. It was one more last time. I take that out. Yeah. But yeah, so why this is so special is because this is a true testament of a delusional belief. And for those of you that don't know what I mean by that, to get to where these mega superstars are, it takes a delusional type of belief in yourself and a lot of backing.
Yeah.
To get to where Joe Budden got, it takes delusional belief and then some more.
Yeah.
And then some more. And then some more. To start a platform, first off, he was on Spotify. They were paying him, I believe they said the Spotify deal was paying him like, it was a 2-year, $20 million deal or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And so $10 million a year. Most people just keep recouping that, but that's a $10 million. I'm cool with that.
God, yep.
He left Spotify because they would not give him what he wanted. He had, do you remember the deal? It was a 4-year, $40 million deal on the table. Or 4-year, $44 million deal on the table. He said no, that wasn't enough. They didn't want to give him the benefits him and Ian wanted. And he went independent and went straight to Patreon and said, I'm going to go direct to consumer. And for the past 6-7 years, he has been building his content on Patreon. And he doesn't cheat his Patreon subscribers. If you guys don't know, Joe Budden drops on Wednesday and Saturday, which is asinine for a podcast to do anyway, to drop twice a week. But then
like 3
on
hours
Patreon, he drops on Monday and Friday. Yeah. So there are 4 shows a week coming out from this one podcast. Yeah. And now on Patreon, there's a behind-the-scenes show with Mark and Ian.
Yeah.
Like, it is consistently
Podwise,
feeding. Podwise
it's endless content.
Endless content. Pull-ups are on there.
It's endless content.
Everything. The another series he did called Humans was on there, where he interviewed like a 9/11 survivor and things like that. So he interviewed the guy that shot Osama bin Laden. So he got some real great content in, but it is just a testament to delusional belief and that you can really, really do anything you put your mind to. It is inspiring to me, to Ish, because we are looking up at him at the top of the totem pole like, we can actually get there. Like, we didn't have the Pump It Up and the Moon Music 2 to give us the backing to get us started. But shit, eventually we gonna have the show about nothing that's gonna serve as our Pump It Up, and we're just gonna be able to keep building off of that and eventually get to that. And I'm not chasing a dollar amount, but chasing a feeling, really, a feeling to where I've done what I've needed to do, and I feel like Joe is still rising at that point, but also now he's able to look back and really appreciate I really did this shit from the ground up, bro. His on 10 years, 800 and something episodes, plus another 200 or 300 Patreon episodes. It is a testament to hard work, diligence, and an unreasonable amount of self-belief, bro. That's my favorite podcaster in the world. He deserves his flowers. This is truly fucking madness. He built a $20 million company independently, dog. That's nuts. It's him and his manager. That's fucking crazy. Off of his voice and ideas. Never stop, bro.
Listen, you talking about his delusional confidence. One of my first introductions to Joe Budden was him walking out of a Hot 97 interview, ironically enough. And I will never forget, I guess Joe Budden, because I was unfamiliar with Joe. I had seen some in the pod, but of course I know Pump It Up, but I don't know the intricacies of him getting dropped from Shady and the stuff that was going on behind the scenes. But one of the most crazy things, and now that this article came out, I might put it on Twitter so it'll go viral, but Peter Rosenberg and Ebro. So let me just give you a backstory. So they kind of jumped him in an interview about firing Marissa Mendez from the Joe Budden podcast.
Yep.
And basically, of course, y'all know Joe Budden. He was like, yo, she can feel how she feel. Y'all feel how fucking shit. Left. He get up and leave, and the YouTube video keeps going. And Ebro and Rosenberg start legit just hating on this nigga. Talking about how it's nothing but new people. That's what they good for. Him, how he can do whatever he want, and look who's around you, not your friends, but this new manager, da-da-da. And for Joe Budden to look all the prior shit he was doing in his rap life, his connections and all that, and know, nah, I'm a trustee. I know what we're doing with the pod. I know what my voice is. And to stay along that track is just amazing.
Lose your co-host that your fan base has fallen in love with, and they've built hives around. And this is the Joe Budden podcast. I know nothing without Rory and Maul on this podcast. To watch that fall, reinvent, hire your best friend, one of your longest partners, your best friend on the show, Parks, stays loyal, your manager stay around, you fight. We need a female voice up here. Let me go get the most famous video vixen, one of the baddest women that's ever existed on this planet. It's in Melissa Ford. We need a little bit more entertainment factor. Okay, let me go get one of the most entertaining people, one of the most well-known people in the region that I'm primarily broadcasting to, the New York, New Jersey, PA area, and Queens Flip. All right, we need a little bit more seriousness, and I want more education on these political topics since we're getting a more adult, adult audience. Let me go get the doctor. Let me go get Dr. Martin Hill, been on CNN, Fox News, political expert.
The only thing I wish Mark was on the show when Umar came. That's the only wish. That's the thing. It's so many classic Joe Budden episodes. It's so like no cap. If you pulled up my computer and typed in Joe Budden F, it's gonna say Fancy Feast, because I've watched the Fancy Feast episode of Joe Budden 40 million times because it's a 4-hour pod about the beef. A bunch of, and if you watch it on Patreon, you can listen to the songs. There are so many time capsule moments. And for the niggas that was really there, Everyday Struggle was supposed to be this.
It was.
It
was.
Everyday Struggle was supposed to be this. And Complex let them walk out the door. Could you imagine, in hindsight, if Ak and Joe Budden were doing a morning show every single day still? You know how crazy that would be? Just look at how far they've gone separately. Yeah. And the different avenues that they've, damn near Bogart. It's nobody in Ak Lane that can say he do what Ak do.
Not at all.
What's the word we're looking for? We're looking for someone. Forge. The path they forged.
Yeah,
the path they both forged along the way.
They are two titans of the same side of the coin. They used to get up every morning at 5 a.m. and talk about rap music.
for money they making a month now.
Shout out to Nadeska too.
Shout out to
Nadeska doing her thing at Apple Music too.
Shout out to Nadeska for sure. But like, Joe, like this is special, bro. This is something that needs to be talked about in Black media because this is how we build our own. Yeah. This is when Tyler Perry talks about, I couldn't get a seat at the table, so I created my own table. This is the product of that. And I don't think people are giving him the flowers he deserves because what you don't understand is a Black man has built a 8-figure network in a growing industry, in an industry that is 10 years old. He has 8 figures. What does 10 years look like for the Joe Budden Network? What does 30 years look like from now on the Joe Budden Network? Because when you get these 8 figures, and there's a reason you put these articles out, because now the people with the 100 and the people with the 200 are like, oh, if he can generate this by himself, what can he do if we partner up? Yeah. And that's how you get these large lump sums of payments. And that is how you get these separate shows. Mel and Ish got a show now. Ice and Parks got a music podcast now. And we all fall under this umbrella. Subscribe to the Off the Top Rope podcast. We see how to do it, baby. Yeah. Hey, Joe, we watching, baby. We watch and learn. We watch and learn. Shout out to you.
Shout out.
Like, it is incredible for one of us to do something this impactful in an industry or in a media space that is this young. Because it shows you that for the first time in music, we haven't been able to do this and get to the top.
Right.
And in movies, we haven't been able to do this and get to the top. Like, yes, we can go create short films, but it's only so much we can do with a limited budget. Yes, we can go be independent, but it's only so much we can do with the limited budget. Joe is showing you in podcasting, you can do whatever the fuck you feel like it. If you feel like you have the talent and the unwavering belief, go build this shit on your own and force them to pay you.
1,000%. I thought that was beautiful. Definitely clip that up. But last couple minutes, the gun was loaded.
Hello.
I just saw it today.
It was several shootouts. The gun fired several times.
Hello.
100%.
The clip was loaded.
The clip was. Now. I will open the room for the Superman conversation. How do we feel about Superman? Give me like a where is it? Where you feel like it's going to be among DC?
I think DC is taking a step in the right direction.
Yes.
Yeah.
They've been missing on a lot of movies the last
decade.
10 years. Yeah,
That's
I'd say. But now I feel like that was a very good segue into what could come, and they cannot drop the ball. Because that movie was good. I don't know why people were saying it was bad. But
I haven't seen one bad review.
No, I've seen a couple people say it was bad, but it was
I have a friend who said that he didn't like it. He said it was like a 3 out of 10. I was like, that's crazy.
3 out of 10.
Even the woke aspect of it, that was also clearly very intentional.
I thought that was actually really important.
I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought so
it.
too. I didn't dislike it. And normally I don't like when movies or shows come out, kind of like when Grey's Anatomy did the COVID thing. Like, we don't necessarily need to do that. Like, we already live it every day. Like, we don't really need to draw further attention to it when we watch TV or digest media to escape from what's going on in the day to day. But I think that the message from
oh my God, that's the craziest tweet in the world. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
why would you even ask for that to happen? Like, no one wants to see that. That's depressing.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I think what they did it in a way where it was actually very relevant to the movie because we've seen stuff like that happen in superhero movies before. But also, it's like what's going on in today's time.
And I thought it was respect to James Gunn as comic booky as it was. I thought it was a realistic portrayal of how shit in the world works.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that dialogue that Superman had about you keep calling me an alien, but I do this every day. I get up, I feel things, I try my hardest. Even when I don't feel like doing it, I still put one foot in front of the other. Mm-hmm. And I felt like that was very relatable because I've never really felt like Superman was that relatable of a superhero.
They humanized Superman.
But they did. But somehow the movie felt like a comic book come to life.
Yeah.
I think they did a really good job.
And Lex Luthor, I loved Lex Luthor.
Nicholas Hoult.
He's crazy.
Great.
He has great range.
Crazy aura. Was crazy.
No,
everyone in the movie had crazy aura.
So much aura in that.
That was an aura farm.
Literally. And the way, I'm glad you mentioned humanizing Superman. From the very beginning, it's hard to try to make Superman have to overcome something.
Literally.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It starts off with him getting his ass beat.
Literally.
I'm like, oh, you could actually get your ass beat.
Honestly, he got his ass beat the whole movie.
A couple times.
That was such an important factor in this movie.
And they said that. I heard James Gunn say, we made it a point to, feel like, bro, he can get beaten.
Nelson made a good point earlier when I was texting him throughout the movie. He said that he was getting his ass beat like Mark in Invincible.
He definitely
Yes,
was getting
yes.
that to be
Very
like
much
marking
so.
invisible. And I liked because first of all, y'all know I'm very cynical with DC movies, but I loved how uncynical the movie was. Like the points where I felt like Superman would step in, he would step in. Like the things that would bother him, like what I would expect to bother him. Bothered him like when he was trapped in the jail and the nigga kid was across and he really like you could tell it just wasn't a hey, let's just make a Superman movie. Let's just have some
He
shit
saved
happen.
the squirrel.
Yeah, like
They
even
said
when
they
they
almost took
killed,
that scene out, by the way.
even when they killed that like one thing with the small distraction, and then it grew.
Yeah.
He was so mad that they killed him. He was like, and he
He
made
said
it
we
a
could've
point to
moved it.
reiterate
Yeah.
it multiple times. Like, no, I wanted to capture him and take him somewhere else so we could study him. You didn't have to kill him.
Yeah.
And I like how he took I feel like as a superhero, like you already kind of feel like you're above everybody, but it was very important to him how the public perceived him and like how I like the line that his mom had where she was like, yeah, your parents, something about like your parents and like the perception or like how you feel about you is
His
not
dad
like
said that.
what your
Yeah,
parents,
yeah.
like
When
Yeah,
they're
that
like, your,
was-
like your parents don't decide who you're gonna
Yeah,
be.
you're gonna
your
be.
decisions
Yeah,
are
type
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
I thought that I wish we could have spent a little bit more time on
No, the casting
their
for his parents was
relationship
good, too.
because I loved seeing him back at home like with the cows and shit.
Yeah.
And he, David Cornsweet was Superman, bro. He was amazing. He was so good. I
He
thought
did
something.
a really good job.
I thought three things were really important in this movie that took it over the top for me. One is what y'all hit on. Y'all, you immediately make Superman vulnerable. We're not wasting any time. We're not going to do a big superhero scene where he look all cool, beating the shit out of somebody. No, he going to get his ass beat. We're going to set the tone that this is a different type of movie. Secondly, him having on his suit for 90% of the movie, reiterating this is a Superman movie. This is not a Clark Kent and Superman movie. This is a Superman movie. So he has a suit on most of the time. That was really important to the movie and it feeling so superhero-ish and you really being in that world. And third, and this is a James Gunn specialty, the color palette in this
Yeah,
movie
it was so aesthetically
fuck.
The black
pleasing.
hole.
If you saw this bitch in IMAX, dog,
I did.
IMAX saw
I
it,
did today.
dog.
Oh
my
God.
God.
That black
bro.
hole scene is one of the most beautiful comic book scenes ever.
Dog, and in the first
And he
scene,
still kept the baby above
crazy.
without.
when the first scene when the ice structure first comes out of the
my
ice,
God.
that shit was gorgeous,
Details
bro.
is
Like
insane.
Crazy
the detail,
aura.
the blueness in his suit is so rich. Like everything, those three things really, really stand out. For me.
And we talked about DC taking the right steps. Mr. Terrific, amazing.
Oh,
Amazing,
Stole the show.
amazing.
Stole the
He
show.
stole the show.
Green Lantern, fucking
Amazing.
hilarious.
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 He was
As it
hilarious.
should be.
Yes.
Please
All the
fix the
supporting
haircut.
roles, like I liked Lois Lane as this Lois Lane. Like
Yes. I
did
I
too.
liked her relationship.
She
I
was
liked,
pissing me off at first because I was texting Nelson about it. I was like, I'm tired of her.
yo, like and she.
But then she actually ended up coming in clutch.
And it's in line with the type of person like for you to date Superman, you got to be a certain type of nigga. Like
Yeah.
she not just gonna be no regular girl. She obviously has no respect for like limits or bounds. Like
yeah.
she is. You got to be a different type of nigga to
Yeah.
go do some shit like
Type
that.
shit, type
and
shit.
that is like when they did that interview scene, like you could tell
was cooking it.
Yeah, she a little
She was
off.
going
She
crazy.
really loved this journalist shit. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I missed that. Like I really
Yeah.
missed that.
But
stuff.
I like that, like they gave her depth. Like I was telling
Yeah.
Grace, like in a
Yeah.
lot of superhero movies, the love interest is like insert love
There.
interest here. Like,
She's a-
oh, you just like this nigga.
Listen, and this will be a Patreon topic for the future for the best Spider-Man movies. But she wasn't Mary Jane.
I was
Like a
thinking
lot
that the
of people,
whole time.
yeah, a lot of people compared this movie to the Sam Raimi. But the biggest, like, and I don't want to get too much into Spider-Man, but the biggest detractor from the Sam Raimi trilogy for me is how like ass Mary Jane is.
Horrible.
She's
Yeah.
not a real character. She's the worst
Horrible.
woman on earth.
Yeah.
She do the worst shit ever.
Useless.
But
She's
literally,
actually just there.
horrible.
literally. But on the other side, Lois Lane is the complete opposite of that. Independent from Superman,
Yeah.
helping him, like
Brings
she
value
was
on her
literally
own, yes.
exactly. And I feel like she carried a lot of the story. And lastly, we just keep mentioning James Gunn. It was all character plot driven.
Yes.
And I will say to piggyback off of that, because it was so character and plot driven, you learn so much about these characters
Yeah.
without them having to tell you what you know about them. Like you learn that she's independent and she don't take shit from nobody and she has integrity behind this journalism shit just by that one interview. I don't have to voice this. We don't have to do a flashback scene or as a kid I had to have integrity. So now
she get a degree or some shit. Like
Yes.
start the movie.
Yes.
You start right in the middle of the action.
You can tell
Yeah.
Superman has a heart because he immediately is not trying to kill a villain and he saves a squirrel in the same scene. So like it's so many things where it's like you learn so much about this character in 2 minutes off a monologue that does not apply to what you're learning about him. Like that's amazing writing. That's some incredible writing.
And I like how
I watch a lot of TV and movies now.
I like how they subtly included why you regular people can't tell that he is Superman.
Yes.
Because my whole life I've always been
never
bro,
been
this is
explained,
Hannah Montana. Like you can't tell that she just put the wig on.
It's never been explained.
But also it goes back.
And he's
why do y'all not notice the whole time? I would have been like, "Where's Clark?"
And I like that Wendell Pierce noticed at the end.
Listen,
that's definitely Clark.
The black guy kind of always notices.
Yeah.
But
my boy,
I liked. I completely lost my train of thought. But before the SD card does die, I want to hit Fantastic Four.
Very definitely about to die.
Shout out to Pedro Pascal.
Shout out Pedro.
Can't wait. Shout out to Cousin.
Tomorrow, 7:45.
Yeah, cousin. I'm very excited for. Listen, I am.
I think he's gonna make the thing
No,
cute.
listen, and listen, no disrespect to y'all niggas out there, because I know niggas gonna hear this. This sound crazy. I like the Fantastic Four way more than the X-Men. Like, I am so fucking excited for the Fantastic Four.
Comic-wise? Just as heroes or
in
movie-wise?
Movie-wise, too.
Movie-wise. Fantastic Four was better than any of the X-Men movies?
Listen, I would put that first. Listen.
I think X-Men...
You know how I feel about Logan.
That SD card could die right
You
here.
know how I feel about Logan.
It is actually that.
But just like in how I feel
for sure.
How I feel about the Fantastic Four, Johnny Storm. I love the idea of them being a super fan.
I'm okay with the idea of it, but you can't tell
the
me that
movies
movie
are not
was better
better
than any X-Men
I think
movie.
that the concept of them, you could argue, is better.
Listen,
That's fine.
Listen, the first
Concepts
two.
are cool.
Listen, if you ask me what movies have I watched more, the first two Fantastic Fours or all the X-Men's combined, it wouldn't even be close.
I think the second X-Men gets a lot of...
And it's a lot of X-Men
not
misses.
X-Men, sorry.
It's a lot of
The
X-Men
second Fantastic Four gets more...
And as much as I love Origins Wolverine, that's just,
I've watched both.
That's one of the worst
There it is.
X-Men Origins is one of the worst ones.
That's what I'm saying. That's your ass.